That sounds pretty intriguing.
I have unlocked Hotbird.
That's one way of describing it. Also, you do realize this is going to be stored on my VOD archive.
Exactly.
Fair enough.
Oh,
Jeff will always be associated with the statement "hot bird" now.
oh, and for some reason, Dallas just opened Fallout 4.
Here we go.
I don't know why you would ever do this. I say having 200 hours in Fallout 4. On PC alone, I probably have the same amount on PS4.
Is this a do as I say, not as I do?
200
moment?
hours in a game.
Ah.
Don't look at my TF. 2 hours.
Hold on, how much? What's my highest number of hours in a game? I think it might be Cookie Clicker.
Well, excluding idle games, which is over 4,000, mine's almost 300 with Borderlands 2.
I've got
not
700 hours
accurate.
in Terraria.
So that is not entirely accurate because I originally used my dad's Steam account until I got kicked off of it because my sister wanted to be able to play games on that account while I was playing literally anything else.
Understandable.
So my actual highest number of hours is probably Gary's mod, and I think in total it's over 700.
Understandable. I've got like 700 in Terraria.
But on this account, it's not even 200 yet.
I love how idle games don't even like count.
Idle games don't count.
Idle games shouldn't count because like half the time they're open, or like 3/4 of the time they're open, or maybe even longer. You're not actively interacting with it.
Fewer hours on Gmod with my dad's account than I thought. It's only like 200.
Meanwhile, I have 476 hours in Gary's mod alone.
I probably have about 410 in total.
I hit 200 on Tales of Symphonia while I was doing the stream series.
Alright, let's check out what Jeff's TF2 time looks like.
Wonderful.
I just said it. The fuck?
No, did you? I was not listening.
Yeah, 337 hours.
Oh, that's not as much as I thought it would be.
And then Gary's mod has 476.
Checks out.
And GUI 411, but
that's an idle game.
Determined that idle games we don't do.
Yeah, idle games don't count.
We don't talk about those.
The only idle game that I think you are allowed to consider is Legends of Eidolon, because for the most part you don't have it open when you're idling.
That is true.
Yeah, that's valid.
I just love idle games.
They're wonderful.
They're great when they don't have microtransactions, or they're fairly minimal, like Legends of Eidolon.
Oh, like the stupid paperclip game.
Here we go. It's like the simpler an idle game is, the more it draws you in, and I don't understand how.
The paperclip game is literally just like text and numbers, but it's got a stock market. You know, like.
It's wonderful. Cookie Clicker has a stock market too nowadays.
Do they? That's
Yeah.
amazing.
Yeah, they have for a while actually.
That was
been a
like,
hot-
what, a year ago?
Hot second.
A year and a half? No, more than that, surely.
It might be 2 years or more.
Probably.
And a hot second with me and Cookie Clicker.
If you think about it, stock markets are basically idle games, but for real life.
Yes.
Yeah, that's one way of looking at it.
They're less interesting and a lot more complicated, but I don't know, something about just like occasionally being able to check something and do some stuff with it while basically the most of it just does it itself. I don't know why I phrased it like that.
I wouldn't either. Anyways, we are going to continue where we left off last episode, in the Forlorn Temple.
No, but what?
I love Ninjavanias. How do you feel about
Ninjavanias?
How do you feel about the term Ninjavania?
It, definitely doesn't fill me with any sort of confidence.
What are you talking about? It's the best kind of classification.
It's the best kind of Ania.
Oh man, I can't
No,
wait
the
for
best
when
kind of Ania, Sonic Mania.
Is what?
Sonic Mania.
I can't disagree.
I'm not technically wrong. Ania is in the title.
Indeed. That's why I can't disagree. Anyways, I cannot wait for the I cannot wait for the day when I finish the Fire Emblem 1 Iron Man and move on to Castlevania 1 runs. It's gonna be great.
How are you supposed to Iron Man Castlevania?
1 credit clear.
Every time he dies, he just starts it all over again.
Okay, maybe not
Oh,
every
no.
death, but at the very least every like game over. Like no continues used.
Oh. As we just hear random Freddy Fazbear scream in the background.
It's wonderful.
What
Freddy
about-
Fazbear, what happened?
Squid Game! God fucking damn it.
This is what happens when you share a brain cell.
Ringo Bing Bear. I apparently do not have the turn with the brain cell.
Apparently
Yeah,
not.
not right now. I don't know
Alright.
whose turn it is, but it ain't yours.
Before we move on to the thing, we're gonna check out what the shopkeeper has to say about the level boss. Well, this is it. This is what? Your shot at taking down the Demon King. I feel ready. I hope you are. We lost too many messengers to him already. Good luck. Thank you, shopkeeper. You've always been there for me.
Hey, so, real quick.
Yeah?
If the scroll is a map, why the hell does the Demon King want it?
Good question. Great question.
Does he just
He
not
doesn't
even
know it.
realize it's nothing but a map?
Entirely possible.
Is he in the exact same boat as the messenger?
Yeah. Entirely possible.
It'd be funny.
Ah, the worm has come to play. Barmothazel! Barmothazel! He can't help you anymore. What? Impossible! What's wrong? Is the king afraid of having to do something himself? Enough! You will pay for your insolence. Prepare
You
to
will
die,
pay for your
ninja.
insulin.
Wait, what? You will pay for your insulin?
Oh, do you not remember that joke from when
That checks out.
Jeff was playing through Xenoblade 1?
Yeah, that checks out.
What?
The boss that just spams the voice line, you will pay for your insolence, and we started fucking memeing, you will pay for your insulin.
Oh yeah. Definitely an American moment.
Indeed.
That reminds me of the Russian Badger clip about double pumping insulin. Are you fucking kidding me? This shit again?
Unfortunately,
I
I'm
keep
not
having
kidding
to
you.
ban people.
Oh,
Ban people. Fuck.
in my Twitch chat, there's a bot saying
There's
buy
been
followers,
two
primes, and
separate
viewers.
bots which are trying to get, which are promoting buying viewers and stuff. For some
I
reason,
got it.
I did not have the ability to pull up the like menu where you can ban people. Okay, I'm gonna report.
I
Okay.
just had to click their name.
Yeah, I thought it was something else. All right, I'm reporting them as well.
Do it to them.
Do
I
it.
guess
Tell
I'm
Twitch
gonna
that they're a
report.
stinky bilbinky.
I'm gonna just report spam or scam.
Spam scam. It wouldn't be inaccurate.
Scam, spam.
Get back here.
Now, obviously, here's where I go to that link that that person sent in and spend like $100 getting TJ 15 followers.
Here we go.
Not even like an actual amount, just $100 for 15.
I mean, any more and it would just be suspicious. I mean, even
Yeah,
I can't
15 would
disagree.
probably be suspicious on a channel this small. It
Yes.
just wouldn't be worth looking into.
I love how you're not even bringing up the fact that I said $100 for 15.
Yeah. That's probably accurate, though.
What did it cost? Everything?
$100.
Oh, hello there.
My life savings.
Ah, yes, of course. His true form. A biblically accurate angel. No, he's less terrifying than that.
Oh my god, it's the
I can
cat
agree.
demon.
It's Heavenly Father? No? Alright.
No.
No Russian Badger jokes allowed, I guess.
See, most of them I don't know.
Oh. Thought you watched it.
Stay away from me.
I watch very few. I think I watch like 2 of his videos like every couple months.
Oh. I mean, that's like how many he posts. What are you talking about?
I watch the same ones over and over again.
Oh.
Understandable.
You should watch his new ones, they're funny.
See you later, nerd.
Ah, yes. Well, with an eyeball that big, I'm not surprised that he's weak to sunlight.
Yeah. It's like the pain you get from staring into the sun, except with your entire body. Like, the whole thing. Just like, imagine every time you look at the sun, just like, your entire body just goes comatose.
Absolutely fucking comatose.
God, when was the last time? Yeah, so that is 2 bot accounts with fucking buy followers, viewers, whatever scams
Checks
in the
out.
past week, which we have had to ban.
It do be like that. Anyways, we have obtained the Demon King's crown. Maybe one of the blue robes will know what to make of it.
It is also completely different links, but the exact same rest of the message.
Checks out.
Like,
That
the
does sound
entire
right.
message is the same except the link in front of .com.
That's funny. This changes nothing, Ninja. The spell on the music box is still going strong. The curse will endure. Your world will fall.
Oh, I'm gonna go turn on the Roomba. I need to clean this floor.
Understandable.
I feel like if I do screw, I'm gonna end up like saying no mic, not no mic, no fucking camera,
No, Mike.
no video. It's just me in front of a computer talking about what's going on screen
Here we
while
go.
nothing is shown.
Well, I think I've messed up because I immediately took the wrong shortcut back to base. But you know what? I can work with this.
Alright. There's a Roomba running around on my feed.
Perfect.
And it's gone.
Imperfect.
Immediately leaves.
Alright, now that we have the crown, I have a pretty good idea of who had something like that. This thing. LOU.
The jukebox.
Alright. Talking to him doesn't let us give him the crown. But if we look at this, we place the crown in the slot. The abyss stares at you. Stare back? I'm gonna wait a bit. Wow, you really have nothing to say, do you? Anyways, now we stare. Now we mash through dialogue and prevent ourselves from staring back.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
What is this place? I sent some of my sisters, hiding in fear. I will call out to them. They can help you cross this infected realm. Alright, if you say so.
It's the Thomgraph dimension.
I can't disagree.
Oh? This is looking a lot more like Celeste all of a sudden.
Particularly reminds me of the Mirror Temple with the crazy eyes everywhere.
Yeah. But also it has the, like, you know, starry black boxes that
Yeah.
you just kind of go through.
I mean, this game's kind of always had those, just not quite like this, because those typically just send you to a different time period. And also, I don't want
Yeah,
to talk about that. I, for some reason, thought that wall was clinkable, so I was going to explore what was down there.
They also don't look like that typically. They just kind of have, like, the
background.
what the past looks
Yeah.
like, which I guess presumably that means that's what the past of this dimension looks like.
Entirely possible, especially given that I go into the 8-bit design instead of the 16-bit one while I'm in it.
Oh yeah.
So I guess this dimension wasn't always infected. Which
Well,
does check
yeah.
out.
Fairy did say it was infected, so that makes sense.
Bonk. Ow. There we go. Bonk. Ah, that's not very helpful. Neither is that.
Just activate fairy. Ah, death approaches.
Hmm.
What?
I get the feeling I'm blind.
What was your first indicator?
Various things.
Perhaps you're supposed to disable one of the fairies now?
I don't think I can disable them, because striking them again doesn't seem to do anything.
Oh, well,
Wow, I am so good at video games. Oh man, I got crushed by that. If I had
well,
approached...
there's just bodies falling in the background.
Perfectly normal. What are you talking about? That's just how the Abyss works.
I mean,
These are people who couldn't confront their own mortality.
So they blame.
they're the Republicans?
That's one way of looking at it, yeah.
It caught me off guard.
Correct. Caught me off guard too.
The Republicans catch everyone off guard.
No one expects the Spanish Inquisition.
And one rank match.
No one expects the Spanish Republican.
Not wrong. I see what I'm supposed to do. I need to go behind this, and I'm just blind. Now where are you going?
Funny today. What is going on?
No idea.
Someone died.
Clearly.
You took their funny cells. Not brain cells, just funny cells.
Notable distinction.
Yeah, fairly brain cells have nothing to do with if you're funny.
No, they don't.
If anything, they have an inverse effect on funny.
Your intelligence is inversely proportional to how funny you are.
That's
It
not
really
true.
is. It really isn't true, but
It's just a negative. It's just a negative buff on your funny.
you can still be incredibly funny. But
Some of the best comedians.
No, at a
are
certain point when you get-
like ever.
At a certain point, when like intelligence does cancel out normal humor, at that point it becomes dark humor.
A higher level of humor.
Yes.
indeed,
Once you
It
start to
becomes
go negative,
self-indulgence.
once you go far enough into negative humor, you become funny again.
Don't go too far though. You become Dane Cook.
I don't know who that is.
I'm gonna be disappointed here and
That's
say
why
me
it's
too.
funny. He's a comedian.
Checks out.
Highly
Wait,
religious
wait,
comedian.
Ah,
I'd
yes.
equate him to Amy Schumer, but not as bad.
Oh,
That's a bar.
Religious Amy Schumer.
Religious Amy Schumer. That is a
that's
bar
a
indeed.
yikes.
That is a bar indeed. Hey Nifty, here's one of the melody notes things. That was pretty
Hanging
easy,
out?
right?
No. Any second now, the melody will just be smashed into pieces.
Dang.
Why do bears have such funky faces?
That's a good question.
A good question.
Anyways, we got the Key of Courage. Appearing only for the one who would venture into the biggest unknown, it is one of the notes needed to create a melody that will break the curse. That ain't good.
Oh, maybe
Alright, me thinks it's about time to skedaddle. I don't know about you guys.
Oh my gosh.
Fuck, I missed.
I'm always up for skedaddling.
It's the first Metroid boss that I forgot the name of. Krieg? No, that's not right. That's the
Kraid.
yeah.
Well, I already
Krieg is a
failed.
One Piece villain. The fuck is
Krieg
wrong
is a
with-
Borderlands character.
That too. I was thinking of Dawn Krieg, not Psycho Krieg, but you know, that just shows how much One Piece has ruined me.
Stay away from me!
Yeah, that's what I would say to a One Piece fan too.
Got him.
I know I said it first, but how fucking dare you?
It sure is convenient this thing is slow.
I mean, it's pretty big, so I would think so.
Leave me alone. See you later, nerd. Whoa, you made it back.
I want another.
Never again. This is incredible. What did you find? An abomination I couldn't describe with words. Sick. Anything else? I found one of the music notes. Yes, I knew it. Do you know what this means?
I love how you just go sick.
I guess we're one
Oh,
step
fuck,
closer to lifting the curse.
My iPad charger's getting run over.
Hmm. That and the shopkeeper has to do the dishes for a whole week. I won my bet. Thanks. Checks out. Alright, Prophet. Here we go. The last note.
It's time for this music box to explode.
Perfectly normal. At long last, the melody is complete. Okay, what's next? Heck if I know. My knowledge is limited to the prophecy, which ends with the
Why
gathering of
fuck
all
would you
music
ask me?
notes. Well, someone here has to know. Indeed, brave messenger. It is time for the first of our order to share with you the origins of the curse. Be right back. This better be important. Behold, the melody is complete. Impossible. Could we finally be nearing the end? I completed the melody. Do you know what to do next? Well, I guess it's only fair. Okay, I officially forgive you for saying my shop didn't look like a shop. What? When we first met, I was really happy to show you the place, and then you said it didn't look like a shop. Have you been bitter all this time? I was just trying to do small talk. Sure, whatever. That's behind us now. Seeing how much progress he made, it's about time I filled you in on what is really going on. Here we go.
Oh, and here I thought he was going to say that he made the curse.
Eons
I just learned
ago,
something very
Wait.
important.
Eons ago, a civilization of giants lived in the clouds, protecting the world from unknown forces.
I just learned something super important, and I'm so upset I didn't know about this sooner.
Centuries went
You guys
by in
know how-
harmony, until one day they watched helplessly as the world suffered a massive flood. Only a single piece of land remained. Ever adaptive, humanity gathered its survivors and built a huge temple where they would try to find new meaning. Answering the call of these troubled times, a formidable couple stepped up to be their leaders. Gifted with a beautiful voice and an otherworldly ability to create mesmerizing trinkets, everyone called her Muse. And he, ever stoic, fearless, and mysterious, would become known as Phantom. After a decade of relative stability, the skies began flashing red as if a war was being waged against the Sky Giants. You good?
Again, flashing red as if a war was being waged against the Sky Giants. Immediately, police sirens.
Indeed,
Oh,
an
sorry.
army of demons, destroyers of worlds found the human realm. With humanity's protector soon to be extinct, Muse and Phantom inspired everyone to prepare for the inevitable onslaught. But I guess it's happening now. The demon army was too strong. The temple was lost, and Muse was killed while trying to protect her people. Fighting back tears, Phantom picked up her final creation to keep as a memento, a music box. Abandoning the temple to the Demon King, he led the last survivors of his race to the western edge of the island. That final stand proved successful, and after instructing his people to rebuild and stay hidden, Phantom pushed his luck. Blinded by rage, he darted towards the temple in a foolish attempt to take down the Demon King. Insulted by the boldness of this broken being, the Demon King opted for a punishment worse than death. Corrupting his love's memento with demon magic, he turned Phantom's music box into a tether to the human realm. Every 500 years, they would come back to torture humanity until they abandoned all hope and surrendered to extinction. Phantom was forced to wear a cursed mask which would steal his mind and keep him in a state of perpetual distress. Inserted into the music box, he would play the organ forever to keep the relic's magic alive. In this both mental and physical prison, he would be the one to ensure the curse on his legacy was maintained. But Phantom's will was a strong one, offering lapses of sanity where he could tap into his growing understanding of demon magic. The fight to get rid of the curse would last centuries, so his people would need the ability to cooperate across generations. Alright. Time travel was the key. With his last stretch of sanity, he wrote a scroll, imbuing it with enough power to attune its carrier to time magic. Before losing his mind completely, he teleported his final hope, the scroll, to his people's hideout. As they soon realized, the scroll let them see strange manifestations, things not every mind could stand. Only a few brave adventurers had a strong enough will to carry the scroll. They called them messengers. With the ability to step through space-time tears, not tears, they had access to the Void, a safe haven outside of time. Messengers from all time periods would soon gather there, the perfect meeting point for their endless war. But as it turned out, meeting denizens of the future, or even one's alternate self, could be troubling for some. After a few incidents of more primitive messengers going into shock, they opted to conceal their appearance. Thus, the Order of the Blue Robes was founded, and together they built their headquarters, the Tower of Time. Every curse cycle would have its champion, who would join the Order after passing the scroll to the next messenger. With the support of the Blue Robes, after many cycles the music box was reclaimed from the Forlorn Temple. Even though the relic was too powerful to be destroyed, a new hope was found that day. Mysterious forces of the world started materializing in the form of magical music notes. After one particularly gifted messenger managed to gather two of them, an idea emerged. An idea crazy enough that it just might work. If they created a melody strong enough to breach the music box's protection spell, maybe a messenger could enter it and rescue Phantom. So there you have it. I'm not sure what you will find inside the music box, but if we have one shot at saving Phantom, this is it. And I skipped dialogue because I tapped A for a frame too long. Good luck out there. The music box beckons. Are you ready to face your last challenge, messenger? Not quite yet. Alright, we're gonna go ahead and save after that cutscene, I think.
Yeah, make sure you don't have to watch it again.
And now we go in. Into the music box we go. Yes, I am ready to face my last challenge.
The final boss.
The box. What a boss.
The boss is just the organ. It's not even Phantom, it's the organ.
Well, we've made it inside the music box.
Oh, there's demons inside.
Indeed. And in case you can't tell, this place is very heavily dependent on rhythm, which, as we all know, is a skill I do not possess. This will not end poorly. Ow! Ow. Ow. Bonk. I don't want to talk about it.
Gamer of the year.
It's me, and not for the reasons you'd expect. Oh! I almost actually just died there. Out of sheer
God, I wish
stupidity.
that was me.
Ah! Well, I died there out of sheer stupidity. Can't really play that one off with "you should see the other guy." Oh god, I love the other guy. Alright, let's try this again, with better rhythm this time.
No such thing.
Not for me. Ow. That was a lot closer to the spikes than I would have liked to be.
I'm surprised you didn't get hit.
Same.
Oh, yeah, so I realized, there was something I found out earlier, before I left. There's something I'm so upset I didn't learn sooner, 'cause it's very important.
Yeah.
You guys know how I covered the whole Day Shift at Freddy's streams, right?
Yeah.
And how the creator was working on a game called Dial Town, which is basically a phone dating sim.
Mm-hmm. Did it come out?
It came out in February.
Ah,
Nice.
shit.
$8.
Wonderful. Alright, we're gonna go ahead and see if the shopkeeper has anything to say about this place.
Tell me a story.
Well, this is it. Oh god, why does dialogue automatically skip if you hold the button for more than a frame? I'm gonna have to reread this. I guess so. Precisely. Is this my last chance to take care of any unfinished business before the big ending? Is a frog's ass watertight?
What?
That is a sentence.
I guess so. Precisely. Fair enough. I can't disagree.
What?
I don't think I
What?
like that at all.
I don't think you're
the
supposed to.
actual Fuck.
Do you have any stories to share? One last for the road, huh? Why, of course. Here's one for you. There once was a little boy stuck in a well. It wasn't really clear why he was in there. People assumed he fell while playing, or that someone had pushed him. In truth, he had jumped in there himself. He spent years in the well, wasting away anxiously, feeling utterly inadequate. He had a deep desire to share his ideas with the world, but shame having played such a big part in his upbringing, his will lay broken. That's why the well suited him so perfectly, a place to hide where he could be alone with his stories, with no one to mock or judge him. A safe life, unfortunately devoid of purpose, but at least shielded from rejection. One day, as he was role-playing, a wanderer passing by looked down the well. "Hey, what's going on down there?" he asked curiously, intent on joining in on the fun. "Oh, nothing. Sorry about the noise," the little boy replied. And thus the well remained silent for weeks. The wanderer, patient and compassionate, sat by the well for all that time. His mind was already made up. He would do whatever it took to get that little boy out of there so that he could share his stories with the world. The creative flame in that little boy's heart refused to die, and eventually he started role-playing again. And so the wanderer very cautiously started interacting with him again, telling him that his stories were entertaining, and nothing to be ashamed of. Their friendship built really slowly, based on genuine intentions and trust. A few months later, the Wanderer and the little boy were sitting together in the well, laughing and sharing stories. The well became an increasingly habitable place, and passersby started looking in. "I think I'm not the only one who would like to hear your stories," the Wanderer mused one day. "I'm too afraid to climb out," the little boy replied. "It's okay," the Wanderer reassured him. "Let me know when you are ready." Years passed, the little boy's imagination becoming more focused, his thoughts and stories shaping into a concrete little world. And then one day, he decided to take the chance. He would build this world and show it to everyone. The Wanderer helped him climb out. Merci Philip. The little boy shared his ideas with creators of all crafts, and to his surprise, they wanted to help building it. And so the small team was put together, and he officially became a writer. I wish I could tell you it all ended in fame and fortune, but I trust you understand it's not what this whole journey has ever been about anyway. Merci Sylvain. Merci Eric. Merci Martin. Merci Michael. Merci Philippe. Merci Jean-Luc. Merci Carl. Merci Savannah. Merci? Merci? I don't know. I'm not French. Merci Magali. Alright. Well, that's the last story we're gonna get. So let's go ahead. Bonk.
Uh-oh.
I was about to ask if that was ever gonna move. Bum, bum, bum. Ah. I'm so good at video games.
I feel that.
Ow. Ow.
Bears have very interesting skulls.
Yeah,
It makes it very difficult to draw.
checks out.
They're so like emotive. Yeah, their eyes give them so much emotion. So it's like you can't skip out on that. But it's gotta be anatomically correct. It's difficult.
Ow. Rude. Through the music box we go, completely silently because, as we all know, I require a lot of concentration in order to properly understand rhythm. In the immortal words of a very specific Phineas and Ferb episode, it's no big crime, I just can't keep time. I'm telling you, I've lost the beat.
What I love about your streams, TJ, is you say that every time you have to do rhythm.
Of course. Cause I ain't got rhythm. No, I ain't got rhythm. I ain't got rhythm. I ain't got rhythm.
See, but by the logic of the song,
Now TJ's having a stroke and just turning into a broken record.
Indeed. But what was
by
that about the
logic
song?
of the song, that means that you actually do. You just don't realize it.
Not impossible.
You refuse to admit it. However, that very much is not the case.
It's funnier that TJ doesn't have rhythm.
Indeed. Alright, I'm having
See, obviously, TJ needs to add an extra day into his stream schedule.
Rhythm
Play
game
rhythm
day?
games.
Here we go.
I would fucking die.
Ah, don't worry, so would I.
I would be sitting there watching it and just like in pain every step of the way.
And that's precisely why I never said I'd do rhythm games.
It's exactly why you should do rhythm games.
Well, you may just
Yeah.
because you
No.
were correct does not mean you were right.
See, the reason I would
the
be in
ability to
pain is
Does
because
not mean you have
I
the right.
is because I would probably somehow be worse if I were playing them.
Understandable. Alright.
I cannot play rhythm games at all. It's so
Oh, don't
bad.
worry, neither can I.
Which is exactly why I need to watch you guys, so that way I know at least I could be worse. I'm joking.
Hmm.
But you're right.
Maybe I wasn't joking.
I think the only question we need to answer here is who is worse at rhythm games, me or TJ?
This is an important question.
This
See,
is
I
a
see you and
competition,
TJ,
not
and
to
I
be
raise
better,
your
but to
hands.
be worse.
A race to the bottom. My favorite kind of race.
Do rhythm games
to
actually
quote
like follow
JonTron,
the song?
To quote JonTron while he was still in he was still a part of Game Grumps. If I can't be the best, I can most certainly be the worst.
He's right.
I don't know what
Is this the ideology of the Republican Party?
Hmm.
It's the ideology of the two-party system.
I can't disagree.
Right. See, but the trick is we don't actually have a two-party system. We have a one-party system pretending to be a two-party system.
It's like Pepsi.
You're not wrong.
You just say it's like
Exactly.
Pepsi?
It's like
It's
Pepsi,
like Pepsi and Coke.
Yeah, that's true.
It's not.
It's like Coca-Cola and cocaine.
Coca-Cola and
Can't have one
cocaine.
without the other.
What I hate is like actual like political positions have like restrictions.
They
Mhm.
100% should.
Well, no,
Like-
it's like
Like, I don't
You have to be,
disagree
like-
that they should, but at the same time, they
You
are very
don't-
restrictive.
No, like
You have to be
with
57
what
to be
they
the president,
have.
and I think that's stupid.
No, see, with the way they have it, they need to reverse it. If you're
Yeah.
over 57, you should just no.
You
like-
should just know.
Bare minimum, like 30. But no one who is in power should be over the age of 50 for the express reason of they're not going to live long enough to reap the
Live with the
consequences of
consequences.
their actions.
Hmm.
Yeah, which is exactly why fucking climate change is an issue. Because all of the people that can change it don't give a shit. Because they're gonna be dead in 10 years.
Hmm.
Faster
No,
once I
if-
figure
if-
out their
if
address.
If they act fast enough in like 3.
If they act fast enough by the time the rebellion finally starts.
That's like it's brewing. Something's brewing. I don't know. But
I was not ready for my stream to be a complete takedown of every political ideology.
we're now on the stream of Protagonist, the leader of the anarchists.
Oh god, please. No. I can't be a leader of anything, I don't even have rhythm.
You don't need rhythm to rule with an iron fist.
You don't need rhythm to be a dictator.
I never wanted to be a dictator.
well, too bad today.
No, but if he's
Because you don't want to.
if he's protagonist, then he's the like assistant of someone he thinks is a good person who's actually a piece of shit dictator and that has to kill him later.
Oh god, not again.
Shit, you're right.
Sorry.
Wait, what?
Or wait, no, since TJ is the protagonist, fuck. TJ, you've got to die young.
No!
Because you either die a hero or live long enough to see yourself become the villain.
The
so
problem
you have
is
to
you're
die
right.
young. I'm imagining, like, if you continue, like, your YouTube and Twitch,
Ow.
you just get to the point where you're, like, 40 and you're like, you know what? I'm evil now.
He literally just becomes like Logan Paul.
No!
Lol.
Anyone but Logan Paul.
Logan Paul is the worst supervillain of content creators.
Maybe. Either that or Trum Trum.
See, Shroom Shroom's not hurting anyone or filming dead bodies in trees.
That is true. Trum Trum hurts some people. Sometimes they tell you to stick like metal in electrical sockets.
I mean, that's true. But then we have people like Jarvis Johnson who are like, get the fuck off my platform.
That's true.
I'm so lost, and this is like one room.
My favorite
Yeah.
part about this is we went from basic conversation to overthrowing the government to goddamn you.
PJ
shit.
becoming Logan Paul.
I never signed up for this.
Who is the handsome Jack equivalent of content creators? Like absolutely awful, but everyone loves him because he's hilarious.
Michael Reeves.
Yep.
I can't disagree. I do love some Michael Reeves content.
I just thought about it for a second. I'm like, yeah, it's
Like,
Michael
this
Reeves.
is it. This is the one.
There was so little hesitation there as well. I just had to think like, who's absolutely horrible, but people do
Who
like
is
it.
who at least plays an
only
absolutely
person-
horrible human being on camera,
The
but is
only
hilarious and
that
everyone
I could
loves.
think of was Michael Reeves.
Yeah, no,
God.
you're absolutely right. No one. Michael Reeves is the handsome Jack equivalent of content creators, and Logan Paul is like the Emperor.
Are you saying that Michael Reeves is Darth Vader?
Hmm.
No, if anything, no. Jake is Darth Vader, cause he kind of redeemed himself. He's not actually a piece of shit. He was just helping his brother.
No, he didn't.
Isn't one of the Paul brothers in jail because of I wasn't actually looting, I was just documenting?
I think that was Logan.
Hope he's still there.
Hmm.
Which content? Is this correct? Is Logan Paul the Emperor and Jake Paul is Darth Vader?
I would not know.
I don't think that's an ample comparison.
Oh, even worse.
Ow.
So Logan Paul is the Emperor,
Mm-hmm.
but we don't like Jake Paul. We're gonna say he's like the General Hux of this operation. We're gonna say that Darth Vader is Belle Delphine.
That is not a sentence I thought I'd ever hear.
Would it be Belle Delphine?
I think it's great.
I was not prepared to hear this today.
Has Belle Delphine switched from being like piece of trash to actually kind of alright?
Oh no. Like not yet. At least you gotta remember, they have to have this reign of terror for a good like 30 years. So we have to see who's Darth Vader down the line.
It doesn't actually have to be that long.
Not to mention, Belle Delphine did disappear a few times, and I'm pretty sure Darth Vader at least faked his death a time or two, or just like was assumed dead.
I mean, yeah,
Especially
but
in
not
his early
for,
days.
not for long. Granted, he did kind of like just stop doing things for extended periods of times when he had difficult battles because just he already had a bunch of medical issues with being almost incinerated.
As you do.
I mean, in that case, we take up the whole, Belle Delphine had a bunch of people turn on her after, the gamer girl bathwater was tested with AIDS, which is medical issues.
Oh, God.
And then she came back doing the same trashy shit.
Wait, okay,
She'll have
what
her
we
redemption
really
arc
need
once she's
before-
ugly.
No.
Oh my god, no! She'll have her redemption arc when she's ugly, just like Anakin.
Oh, God.
No, okay. What we need is a content creator that was like mostly a good person but kind of an asshole. Then something happened and they turned into a complete asshole, and then also like some just kind of terrible event
Ray
happened.
William Johnson.
I've never heard of this person.
Interesting.
You haven't?
I don't believe so.
No,
Oh.
this is a long.
Anyways, it appears as though we've reached the final boss.
Oh yeah, by the way, I learned something interesting the other day. Apparently, your favorite Martian, which if you probably haven't heard the music, but it's fucking like always been hyper offensive, and I love it.
I've heard the music.
They come back. Your favorite Martian's been on a hiatus for like 10 years. They're coming back on June 1st.
Are they weird?
Yeah, Ray William Johnson posted it to not YouTube, Facebook yesterday.
Interesting. I wonder what they have to say.
For the record, if any content creators or fans of content creators happen across this, I will not. I don't even know what to
mostly a
say.
joke, except
It's
for
mostly
Logan
a
Paul
joke.
being the Emperor.
I did like TJ's just sitting here covering all his bases. I am not associated with these people. They started this on their own. I do
Like-
not share their views. These people are insane. They kidnapped me 3 weeks ago. Please send help.
Oh God, only 5 of those are true.
Look,
He just wants to make it clear that he doesn't even know who we're talking about.
For the most part, this is true.
to be honest, I know almost nothing about like all the names that have been said except Michael Reeves and Logan Paul.
Yeah.
Oh man.
I'm like,
Anyways,
about the most I know about Jake even is just he was trying to stop Logan from going into the forest, but he still went with him when he couldn't convince him not to go.
This is all drama.
yeah. I'm just here like my channel's supposed to be chilling about video games, but now we got like all this creator
Oh,
drama that I'm
now
like
we're
not
just,
even in.
Now we're just making fun of people, creators that have done just awful shit.
We gotta make fun of the people who came before us that are just like absolute trash. We have to make sure people know that we're never going to become that.
Fair enough.
Two decades later.
Oh God, no.
2 decades? You mean 2 days?
2 days. Jeff, you better not like stream. I don't know. You better not find something more offensive to stream than Logan did.
Is
I mean,
hold on a second. Is iDubbbz Darth Vader?
Oh god.
It's hilarious. I hope so.
Maybe he's
well, no, because Darth Vader's gone after the big guys. I think iDubbbz would be more of a fucking Han Solo. He's like absolutely like he's constantly attracting the ire of these big people, and he's basically considered an outlaw.
Didn't he do something relatively recently?
Yeah, he's doing a creator battle thing where
Oh, no.
like he's straight up having like content creators come in and fucking beat the shit out of each other.
Oh, this is the
Is that what he's
context.
doing?
This is the
Eddie-
context of Dr. Mike saying he's going to break his doctor's oath by fighting iDubbbz.
Oh,
Yes.
that checks out. Speaking of fighting, we're gonna listen to what the shopkeeper has to say about the level boss.
30 minutes later.
Not wrong. I think I hear Phantom's tune. Yes, the time has come. Any advice? I'm sorry, all we know is that the curse is very strong within him. You need to do this one on your own. Godspeed, messenger. Fair enough. Well,
Godspeed, dumbass.
let's get down to business then. It's
So I figured out I'm
time.
gonna stream.
Yeah.
Yeah?
I've made financial mistakes.
Oh no.
I went on G2A.
Oh no.
Well,
Well-
first, I decided I was going to get this because it's like $2 cheaper on G2A.
Mhm.
And then I decided to also get the deluxe edition of the expansions for Destiny 2. So that way, if my brother wants to play on my TV, I still have PC. And then, I also bought something else, but I'm going to be streaming Inscription. I've been wanting
Here
that
we
for a
go.
while.
Alright, before you do that though, remember, if I've learned anything from the 2 college level economics courses I have taken, the only financial mistakes are the transactions you do that you are not happy with. So if you are happy with
See,
it, it technically isn't a
I'm
mistake.
happy with them, but the only reason I'm calling it saying it might be a mistake is the fact that I am still like I now have $70 to get me through the next 2 weeks. And that includes gas and this Saturday if I decide to go out drinking.
Well, I wish you luck with that, but there's not much else I can do.
Bro, everything feels more expensive. I swear.
It is. It is more expensive.
It literally is, because
Like, it's not
We're-
debatable.
we're at the tail end, at least hopefully, of a pandemic where we, a lot
Yeah,
of
but-
stuff couldn't be gotten because no one could work close to
Hmm.
each other or they'd get sick.
Yeah,
and
but
inflation
it
is
goes
one
straight,
hell of a thing.
Indeed.
It goes straight from pandemic to what's the stupid word? Fuck. I had it in my head. Recession.
It's gonna be great.
Yeah,
I'm ready for everything to collapse around me.
I can't wait
yeah.
for the Greater Depression.
The Greater Depression.
There was the Spanish flu and then it was the Depression.
The Amazing Depression.
The
The
fucking
Spectacular Depression.
The fucking Greater Depression. What the actual
Oh, God.
fuck?
And then there was a war, and then there was a rebuilding
like a-
period.
Let's see. We've got the pandemic. We've got the war. Yeah.
Right now, actually, no. Right now, we're technically in a famine because we don't have enough formula for our babies.
Bruh,
Right.
nobody cared about the babies.
This is how democracy functions.
Let them die.
Harvest them for stem cells.
What I hate about all this is it was just unprompted. Nobody was talking about it. They could have just left it alone.
What was?
Their decision in the making.
Which I don't know what you're talking about.
Abortion.
Oh,
Right.
right. That. Yeah.
Well, just nobody. It was extremely unprompted. Nobody was talking about it. And then they were like, "Let's do this."
And then the
was like,
Republicans were
why?
like, "Hey, let's fucking do dumb shit," and
They're all-
everyone's
it
like,
isn't-
"No,
all the
don't."
picturing all the politicians are like, hey,
It's
You
like
ever had a nice roasted baby?
it's like what happened to like My Body, My Choice. Y'all remember that?
Yeah.
It's like,
all right, let's go ahead and get you started in this fight.
yeah, we're
before
gonna
we
get
spend
started
another
with this
20
fight
minutes
because this
just
has gone places where I wasn't expecting it to, and frankly, I don't know if it's good to have this like go for too long. Anyways, a visitor. I must be having visions again. Are you
talking.
okay?
Must be fucking insane.
I mean no harm. Intentions matter
Damn,
little.
schizophrenia kicking in again.
My tune must be played. It was fated. Who are you? Did you get my message? How dare you trespass here? I'm here to help. You've been cursed. Cursed? It's all true then, isn't it? All of it. But you can end this now. Remove the mask. Preposterous. I shall make short work of you. I am not your enemy. You created the scroll, didn't you? Impossible.
The map.
How long has it been? Did someone really get my message? Enough. You will pay for your treachery. Listen to me, Phantom. It took centuries, but humanity never gave up on you. Lies, lies, lies. I am here to set you free. I shall have none of it. Prepare to die, intruder. Well, bonk.
Wait, so you said your next platform for the Wednesday stream is gonna be what, TJ?
Probably Ori and the Blind Forest.
Alright. Because if you were still on the fence about anything, I was gonna recommend another platformer slash I don't even know what else it would be considered. Basically, I was going to recommend if you didn't already have a plan, Cave Story.
I probably should play Cave Story. I don't know why I haven't yet.
It's so good.
So I've heard. Ow.
These moving timelines.
Indeed. Alright.
He's making sure you were never born.
No.
He doesn't have a conundrum.
He knows my favorite song is Bohemian Rhapsody. And he's gonna make it happen.
He's turning into that one terrible that one villain from the terrible Kung Fu Panda something. I don't even know what it was. Its animation was awful, that's all I know.
What are you talking about?
I have no idea.
I'm not even sure. There is an official Kung Fu Panda show or something, or maybe it's another movie. It looks I've seen 10 seconds of it. There was no audio, and the animation was absolutely fucking garbage.
Yeah, it's probably Legends of Awesomeness.
You're probably right.
Oh god.
It was a Nickelodeon show.
I didn't expect this.
Zigged when you should have zagged. Yes, actually. This time the safe place was under those things instead of away from them.
Yeah.
Alright, round 2. I'm gonna say round 2 again, even if I lose and go to round 3. I like calling every rematch round 2.
No, obviously it's not round 2. It's obviously always.
It's always first try, yeah.
Always first try.
There's no such
you-
thing as round 2.
No, it's round
Have you
2 every time you start the fight, but it's always first try when you end it.
Yeah.
That's how this works, right?
Yeah, it works. I can accept these terms.
You can accept it.
I can
It
accept
is
these terms and conditions.
acceptable.
At least as long as you're taking the wisdom of Lego Batman.
First try.
Why was that movie so good?
I don't know.
Fucking Lego Batman is he's so he's like the best version of Batman for like kids and stuff. But
Yeah.
like in actual Batman, he's like the worst version for the express reason of he just acts like a fucking toddler.
Doesn't make him
But
any
on the
less
other
funny,
hand, like a man spending billions of dollars and dressing up as a bat to beat up mentally ill people probably isn't an adult response either.
though. I can't disagree. Ow.
I mean, at least he's only beating up people who are actually doing illegal shit instead of just beating up mentally ill people.
Ah, this is a better strategy. Haha, I can bounce off these. Ow. There's something iconic about this is a better strategy, immediately failing said strategy.
immediately fucks up the strat.
Ow.
Kick his ass, TJ.
I'm working on it.
Got this. Make him rue
All
the
right.
day that he thought he could give you lemons.
Make life take those lemons back.
Why is it, every time someone tells someone to every time I hear kick his ass, I think of the fucking Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood outtakes.
Oh god, I love that one. Alright, in the meantime, we have indeed kicked his ass, and let us see what he has to say.
Fuck yeah!
Anyway, we have sufficiently kicked Phantom's ass. Let us see what he has to say for himself.
Why is he Alucard?
Don't
Wouldn't
worry
it be-
about it. Perfectly normal.
Wouldn't it be great if I pushed you off this roof and broke that arm you just got back?
Yeah. Alright, what do you have to say for yourself, Phantom? Thank you. No, the music box! No! All my memories! My love! This is bad. Let's get out of here. I'm sorry, Phantom.
How did you even get here?
Good question. I really hope they can make it out fine. I'd love to finally meet Phantom. I am so worried right now. What if the shopkeeper doesn't get there in time? I knew I should have gone myself. We made it. It's finally over. Oh, it's Phantom. Do you want to try the Tower of Time challenge I designed? Oh, God.
Fucking kidding me.
This man has literally been cursed for millennia to stay playing that organ in the last memento of his dead wife,
Just destroyed itself.
and is asked, "Do you want to try the Tower of Time challenge I designed?" ... is the appropriate response. Give him some time. He has had quite a ride. But I've been waiting for this moment ever since I was first given the scroll. Can't you just breathe? Just this once. Ugh. What's wrong? The curse. The mask's energy. I don't want to go back. I can't. All the... God damn it. I hate that. It's great for speedrunning. It's terrible for playing casually. Dialogue skips so fast in this game. Hey, you're safe now. Don't worry. It's here. It wants to take me back. Help! I need somebody help. Not just anybody. No. Oh,
It is here.
this is bad. As I feared, Phantom was keeping the curse's power contained. How do we stop it? We don't. Its full force has been unleashed. We were fools. That was their plan all along, to let the curse grow in power as we waged on an ultimately meaningless battle. Only to annihilate us completely when we thought we won. What are you talking about? Surely you won't all give up so easily. Any suggestions then? I'm listening. It's simple. We have to do the thing. The order is down to the 3 of us. You know we're no match for such a force. Everyone here has been attuned to the scroll, so we should all be able to do the thing. Everyone, with me!
Also, there's the 4th member in the sync, but I guess they don't know about him.
Nah, we don't talk about it.
We don't talk about the 4th one in the robes.
Ironhood doesn't need to do anything here.
He's too powerful. He would just destroy it instantaneously
Indeed.
by himself.
He's got to leave other stuff for us to do.
Why are you charging a Kamehameha?
Don't worry about it. Don't you know this is how to destroy all evil curses?
Oh, god damn it, Dragon Ball!
This is how you destroy all evil curses.
And it's
right.
gone. And it's gone.
Indeed. Well, that's the end of the messenger, but conveniently, we still have content for this episode. I'm just gonna let these credits play out, I think. That's the only logical thing to do,
Oh my
I'd say.
god, Josh is playing Terraria!
Here we go. Well, the messenger.
Oh shit. How are you gonna spread the credits out for the next 2 hours?
No, I've got more content after the credits.
That's okay, we've got the money sync.
This is true. We do have the money sync.
The what?
The money sync.
Oh, you don't know about Iron Hood.
It's, there's a sink in the shopkeeper's shop that we had to unclog using a money wrench. And once we went down into the sink, as you do, we met Ironhood, who is a 4th member of the Order of the Robes that nobody knows about because he's been living in the pipes the whole time.
Because at some point, most of the Order of the Robes got killed off, I guess, and he hid in the sink. And he just never left.
Indeed. On the bright side, he's made sculptures of our enemies that we can buy for money. And, pretty neat. Special thanks, Donkey Kong Country 2.
Alright. I'm assuming these are, like, Patreon supporters or something
I'd
along
assume-
those lines.
I'd assume a lot of that could be it, like Kickstarter backers, Patreon supporters, and general people close to the developers of the game as well, I'd assume. And inspirations as well.
I just found a meme that kind of relates to what we were talking about earlier about how you need to die young, TJ.
Oh no. Why are we plotting for my early death? This isn't
You have
good.
to die the hero.
You're the protagonist. You
It
can't.
was your fate.
No.
You can't live too long, or you'll become Thanos.
Not again.
But yeah, I just found this meme that just says, "Be the villain you were born to be. Stop waiting for someone to come along and corrupt you. Succumb to the darkness yourself."
I'm ready. I'm ready.
That reminds me. Oh, that
That reminds you
me.
of the time you died. Holy shit!
No,
Wouldn't be the first
no.
time, won't be the last.
Someone on Reddit or something was sharing a story. They came out as trans to their family.
Mhm.
And when their parents explained that they were going by a new name to their little brother said, "So it's like how Anakin Skywalker goes by Darth Vader now."
That's one way of looking at it.
Trans people are the Sith.
Hmm.
Welcome to the dark side. We have Blaha.
Hmm.
You're joining the.
Blaha is the IKEA shark, and for some reason, he has become a trans icon. I do not know why.
See, you saying that, I didn't even hear Blaha at first. I just heard Baja, and I was like, yes.
Baja
join the
Blast.
dark
Yes,
side.
we have
Baja
Baja Blast.
Is that the only other place to obtain it other than Taco Bell?
Yes, becoming trans.
I mean,
If you want, TJ, if you want Baja Blast, you must become woman.
better than going to Taco Bell as a Hispanic person. Oh, after credits
Blah-
scene. My favorite kind of scene.
Blaha is the name of the stuffed shark that IKEA has.
Checks out. Then the mask was shattered into pieces, and humanity was finally rid of the demon curse. The end.
Why are you a cowboy?
Wow, talk about a long story. Well, you asked. Anything else I can help you with? I don't know, I can't afford any upgrades at the moment. Well, do you have any other stories to share? Of course, here's one for you.
The fucking shopkeeper's just a storyteller now.
Yeah?
That's all he does. He doesn't even sell anything anymore. He's just like constantly telling stories to this one cowboy, including the messenger that actually succeeded, making this guy effectively jobless.
Yeah.
Wait, I just realized it went from ninjas to the future with like soldiers with a gun,
And now we've
then
got
it
a
went
cowboy.
now it went to the Wild West. What the fuck?
Do we only see 3 of the messengers? I guess 4 if you count this cowboy.
Because we see...
Because we see the monk.
We know the ninja,
main
we know the monk,
character.
we know the archer western hero who showed up at the very start of the game. And we see the cowboy
You
there.
see the failed messenger,
The failed messenger is the monk, if I'm not mistaken.
the spiky one.
Yes, actually. She was cursed to be the Queen of Quills, and then we rescued her from that curse, and she became the one we saw there.
Yeah, because otherwise she would have been one of the blue robes.
Yeah. Anyways, to be continued, you say. New Game Plus mode unlocked. Well, now like I said, we may have finished the main campaign, but we do have more content waiting for us. As all great games do. Content. Alright, so we're just gonna leave the, this is before we rescued the, Phantom.
Why is there a private island shown over the?
Oh, it's great, trust me. Blurry visions are forcing themselves into focus. What is happening with the orb? Wait, did you see something in there? Well, it was blurry. Uh-oh. What? Well, the demons are not only fighting us across time, but across space, too. God damn it, I keep forcefully skipping dialogue because I tapped for more than a single frame. Precisely. The orb, amongst other things, warns us of alternate timelines where the demons are about to win. And if that happens, these events could overwrite our own reality. How does that make sense? Oh, it doesn't. In fact, if you prefer consistency over additional content, I suggest you leave the orb alone. Additional content sounds good. And I suggest... Oh god, I can't read.
And I suggest you shut the fuck up.
Picnic Panic. In an alternate timeline, the Phobekins have been kidnapped. To save the day, a messenger is needed in the tropics. Alright, we're going on to the beach episode.
Man, you really are a protagonist.
Indeed. What is going on? My devices are reacting as if a portal to another dimension had just opened. It's fine, you can get back to work. But I'm the one supposed to be opening the portals. I'm telling you, it's fine. Is the messenger leaving for a side adventure? Yes. And do you think you will do the thing? I don't know, why? Because it's not a real adventure if you don't do the thing. Look, it's just a quick trip to the dimension where Voodkin Island never merged with our mainland. I'm sure nothing of note will happen. Well, you better let me know if you do the thing. I want to be there. Okay, fine, I'll keep you in the loop. God, I need to find a way to turn off the auto-scrolling dialogue. What? Nothing. Well, why don't you go then? It's just... For once, I wish someone said, Godspeed, Artificer. Oh, come on, we're trying to focus here. Why do you always feel the need to make everything about you? Hey, I work really hard, but it's always only you and the Prophet. Wait, don't... You rang? Oh, Prophet, can you say Godspeed Artificer just this once, please? I'm sorry, what? Wow, can't we just get on with the show already? These two, I swear. Alright, I'm gonna look in the options to see if there's a way to turn off the dialogue once we're done with this cutscene. In an alternate timeline, far off the coast of Messenger Island, the sun shined bright on tropical Voodkin Island, so the little Phobekins decided to have quite the picnic. But as fate would have it, Demon General Barmathazel appeared out of nowhere to cause quite the panic. Taking his hostages deep into Voodkin Island's deadly jungle, he would use them for an evil ritual. Only one hero could travel across dimensions to rescue the Phobekins and foil Barmathazel's plan. Unless, of course, it was all a trap. Why, hello there, young adventurer. Elder, I was teleported here, but I don't know where I'm supposed to go. And you are? You don't recognize me? I'm a part of the clan. Listen, I might be old, but it will take... Wait, no, I'm having a stroke. Listen, I might be old, but it will take more than a costume to fool me. I remember every single student. But I'm a real ninja. You taught me yourself. Do you even cloud step? It matters little. I can sense the scroll's power, which means my time is probably better spent helping rather than questioning. A very tall and apparently evil being came in peace to wait at the docks for the messenger. Said he had a mutually beneficial offer for him. I suggest you head for the docks now. And again, we are well versed in the prophecy and acknowledge the scroll. No need to wear a disguise next time. Rude. Alright, in the options, I'm seeing nothing for dialogue skipping, so I think I just need to figure out a better way of advancing dialogue. Head left for the docks. Someone there is expecting you. Fair enough. Are you all ready for the beach episode?
Hell yeah, let's make this a real anime.
We've already got ninjas. Now all we need is the beach.
Oh my god, this is Naruto.
Anyways.
You had a ninja you could talk to and you didn't? Oh my god.
Did I?
Yeah.
Wow, I'm blind. Where was he?
He was... There's like
Oh,
a
this
group of
guy.
4 ninjas standing. Yeah, yeah.
Hi, my name is Rock Lasur. You clearly don't need a tutorial. Carry on. Well, it is Naruto now. We've got someone whose name is Rock L.E. And then some more stuff.
It's French Rock Lee.
I'm telling you, height makes right. The messenger will bow before the mighty Ruxton. What? The messenger has arrived. Oh great, just when you think you have plenty of time left to practice your spooky flight intro. I guess I'll just come down. Watch this! And so, the messenger seeks the aid of Ruxton the Great. I do? Well, aren't you trying to get to Voodkin Island? Yes, apparently some Phobekins have been captured. And how do you suppose you will get there? Well, I was thinking of calling my buddy Manfred to fly me. And ruin his internship with the Clockwork Concierge? That's not what buddies do. I have you cornered. Bow before me and acknowledge my superior height. Then I will take you there on my skull mount. Oh god. Look, I have a date tomorrow. Could you help me get my stilts back? I'll take you to Vodkin Island afterwards, I promise. Sure. Alright. Hop on. Sounds like a plan. This weather is perfect. Want me to teach you how to surf? Sure. Alright, first rule of surfing, avoid rocks at all costs. Checks out. Sometimes avoiding a rock means jumping over it. Press A to jump now. Gnarly.
Avoiding a rock means driving right into it.
Okay, last thing is the Necro Boost, which has no cost or cooldown. Press X to use Necro Boost. Not too impressive, right? Here's the kicker. The Necro Boost is maintained when it feeds off of enemies or debris. Press X to use Necro Boost now. The Necro Boost will be cancelled if you hit a rock, though. You can still change lanes and jump while boosting. Use left stick to move up one lane now. Don't forget to avoid rocks and keep feeding the Necro Boost if you want to maximize speed. That about covers it. I'll let you drive now. Time to shoot the curl. I don't know how to surf, so that made 0 sense to me.
It's okay, it probably doesn't make sense to anyone else.
I'm so good at video games. Ow. Well, we've crossed a checkpoint, it seems. We have collected a feather of some sort. Ow. 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 Another feather has appeared. Ah! No, I missed it! Ah, I'm so bad.
We need to reinstate public execution.
Excuse me?
There will be no contact.
Fascinating. Am I just that bad at surfing that I deserve to be executed for it? Which...
No. It may just be, I'm totally not trying to say my hatred for the state of everything in the world right now.
Definitely not. Who would ever do such a thing?
Definitely not a sane person.
Ah, a new feather.
I tried to think of something funny that can make me sound insane, and there's nothing crazier than what's going on in the world right now. So,
Yeah?
fuck.
Laha.
Alright, we got the third feather, but not the second one. Unfortunate.
I know what I could say to make me sound absolutely insane.
Oh no.
I will have a significant other one day.
Oh!
Yeah.
Alright, let's show that squid who's boss. He keeps faking me out. Bonk. Remember when this was a platformer? Ow.
No.
Me neither. The surfing minigame is great. Ow. Bonk. Bonk. The great rule of 3 of video game design. My favorite. 3 hits, and your enemy falls. Enough! Give them back! And skip dialogue again. I don't want to talk, I just want my stilts. But we miss you, why don't you visit? Stop it! You're not my mom! Ruxton! Bonk bonk.
Oh shit, she's going down. Say that to Hollow Knight. I just realized you actually have a chat viewer.
Wow, someone's here. I would have
Impossible.
never guessed.
Hello there, Dr. Nefariously Handsome. How are you doing?
I didn't even realize the username. That is amazing.
I
is
was
amazing.
so hoping TJ would read it out.
It is an amazing username. He left again. Yes. I don't understand him anymore. I thought the necromancer thing was just a phase, but it's been
Are
so
you
long
from
now.
the future?
I feel
no.
Wait, so
So-
Dr. Nefariously Handsome, if you're TJ from the future, does that mean that you think that TJ is nefariously handsome as well, or does he get some work done?
Why not both?
Both. I feel responsible. We never should have told him he was adopted. Sniffle. Don't cry, Octo. But I miss him, Pi. You know I miss him too. Oh, I know what will cheer you up.
Yeah, but I don't like having a character named Pi.
You don't like Octo and Pi?
If
At least it's Octo and Pi, and not.
I guess
Demon.
this confirms that TJ is going to live long enough to become a supervillain.
Damn
Well,
it!
Just protagonist
He
thing.
goes from the protagonist to Dr. Nefarious.
We failed.
No, it's just Anakin, except he's got time travel now.
Oh God.
We haven't reached the redemption arc yet.
How can I get a cool suit like you? Patience.
Oh god.
Oh, that's such a good and awful set of lines.
Apparently, the thing that will cheer up Pi is tentacle touch. Tentacle touch.
Oh.
I love you, Pi, and I love
I've
you
seen
too,
a lot
Octo.
of.
Oh,
I've seen
come here,
enough
you.
of something to know where
Something,
this is
you say.
going. I came here to stop you. Whatever you do, never have sex.
All right, that's.
Don't worry, he's already well on the way for that.
I can't disagree.
Everyone in this voice call is.
Oh god. Well, thank you for the advice, I suppose. The messenger will play right into my hand, and once the magic seed is imbued with voodoo energy, I will be one step closer to getting my revenge. It dooms the world. Oh no.
Have you been here long enough for to have heard us talking about
Oh,
TJ
no.
needed to die young or he'll become a supervillain? Or did you just show up?
Ah. Thank you for the follow, Dr. Nefariously Handsome. I appreciate it.
Oh, this is funny.
Finally, I have a follower, and it's myself. Okay, to be fair, I've got like 20, but that's like... Most of that is just people who are tangentially related to my online activities, such as yourselves. Oh, man.
That's really funny.
So naive and predictable. I bet he is already on his way to save these useless creatures. Ah, I knew it. Time to hide, for now.
He's just hiding in the bush.
I know what will happen. I've seen this happen 13 times already, but no, seriously, I made sexting up. You made up sex? Wait, are you Ned? Are you the CEO of sex?
Marvel Studios CEO of sex. Oh god.
God damn it.
Is that what I've become?
I have no idea what come out. Okay, so basically what we're talking about is because TJ's stream name, his like online name is Protagonist. We're telling him he has to die young because you either die the hero or live long enough to become the villain.
The only issue
So
with
it's
that
actually
is there
really
are
funny.
villain protagonists.
Yeah,
It's
like
even
Thanos. So you'll
Also,
become
you later
Thanos.
become god of sex.
So let
Never
me get
have
this
sex, but
straight.
you will be the god of it. You will lead others to a
I
fucking
guide
thing you
others to a
cannot
treasure I cannot possess. Oh god.
Ah, you are Red Skull and Thanos.
Ranos.
Thanos.
Ranos.
Oh,
Alternatively Thol, but that doesn't work quite as well. Welcome to the tropics. Can you turn around for a second? Please. He has equipped his stilts. Much better. I'll let you get on with it. Come see me if you want to go surfing again. I see you.
I don't like how he did that rise up move. And yeah, I know he's putting on stilts, but that's not how stilts work. They don't just raise you up
They just
like a very
rise.
strange erection.
Hmm.
You know how they say legs are the way.
Oh god. That's one way of looking at it.
Oh.
Anyways.
I like the new shop.
New shop. Ah, the messenger. I was expecting you a bit sooner. Hey, I like what you've done with the place. Excuse me? Well, it's like the tiki shop or whatever. Oh, you're one of those. One of who? The people who always assume everything should be defined from their perspective. No, I just like the tiki shop. Sure, let's disregard that maybe it's just the shop to me, and that I would probably perceive the one from your world as the arcane shop or whatever. After all, I'm the one visiting here, right? I bet you reply with the name of your town when people take turns saying which country they come from. Anyway, welcome to the shop. I'm glad it pleases your egocentric eye. Oh, I also just attuned your scroll to the tropics. You should be able to see the time rifts now. Need anything? So-
Messenger's getting cancelled.
Oh god. Happens to everyone. And the problem is that's true. Oh man. So, Voodkin Island. Oh yeah. Enjoy the tropics, and try not to harm the little Voodkin too much. They're not evil.
I love Vodka Island.
I'm liking the place so far. The weather is really something unique. What's wrong? Look, I accepted long ago that our conversations wouldn't be the most engaging, but talking about the weather is where I draw the line. What do you want to chat about? Any stories to share? Of course I do. Does this area look like it's part of a tacked-on wannabe Metroidvania to you? Which story will it be? Maybe I could tell you about the evil genie who would always corrupt their owner's wishes, so that the one asking to fly could never land, and the one asking to know everything could never talk or write. You got cancelled too.
Apparently making pineapple on pizza mandatory caused a socialist revolution.
Oh god, when did I decide that?
Damn, I thought you were the leader of the anarchists, not socialists.
Apparently I'm the leader of everything.
Yeah, exactly. This is why he's a supervillain.
TJ is the ruler of everything.
Yeah.
I like how you walk and talk. Alright, that's all I'll say.
But how about the way my face disintegrates into chalk?
Very erotic.
I mean,
Alright.
apparently, if I'm in the future gonna be the god of sex. Oh god. What is going on? Sure, that sounds
So-
interesting.
You and Palpatine, we played them all like fools.
Or maybe I
You're
could.
really- You're a double agent for everyone.
Including myself. Not. Yeah. Or maybe I could tell you about the little boy who always wanted to be a warrior and became a sword swallower after hearing that we are what we eat. What? Oh, I know. Here's one for you. There once was a family of innkeepers operating their business in a world devoid of physical boundaries. Indeed, the establishment had an endless amount of rooms to rent, and business was so good, each and every one of them was occupied. Still, new customers would keep coming in, and be given a room right away. Wait, how can someone rent a room if there is no vacancy? Unprecedented, right? You see, living in a boundless world comes with few perks. Thus, even though all the rooms were occupied, the possibilities with them were as endless as the corridor they were assigned to, or they belonged to. So the new customer would always get room number 1, and then have to ask the customer that was already there to move to room number 2, who would then ask that other customer to do the same for number 3, and so on forever. It might take a few moments to wrap your head around this, but given the endless amount of rooms, there would always be a next room to go to, and ask the customer there to move over to the next one. And while that was certainly bound to cause discomfort to an unfathomable amount of people, the fact still remained that every new customer would get a room even though there was no vacancy. That's sorta neat. Sort of, yes. And speaking of neat, one can seldom imagine the housekeeping costs, so the innkeeper family eventually determined that there needed to be some sort of boundaries. For their inn to be manageable, the number of rooms had to be finite. They called this concept infinity. Eventually, the passage of time blurred this story so as it does all things, changing the word spelling to infinity and inverting its meaning. The end. Really? Really what? I can't believe this. You dragged me out through all of that just for stupid pun at the end? You know what I can't believe? That after all these stories, you still won't think past the surface. Or do you simply not care that I just managed to teach you how it's actually possible to do Infinity plus 1 by conceptualizing ensembles with properties capable of perpetual movement in a way a 5-year-old would understand? Almost like me. Who knows, maybe I'll get there eventually.
Although he might be talking about the shopkeeper.
Who knows, maybe he'll get there eventually. Thought so. Well, I don't have anything for the shopkeeper, but what I do have is money to throw in the sink.
I don't have anything for the shopkeeper, but what I do have is a gun.
We will be
I'm
buying...
gonna kill you with the power of friendship and this gun I found.
And this gun I found. Yeah, I met the shopkeeper. But yeah. The shopkeeper is rather intelligent. He does not have anywhere near enough time to shine in this game, though. Which is saying something, because he has pretty good screen time, if we're being honest.
I just realized, you said the Force member has, like, no one knows he's there. Like, no one knows about him because he's been living in the pipe the entire time, right?
Yeah.
Well, if he's been living in the pipes, that's kind of awkward considering that pipe ends really fast,
Indeed.
and there are no other ones in there. three rules of power: friendship, gun, and gay.
Hmm.
That is
One way to
Eerily-
describe it, yes.
that is eerily familiar to today's day, like to the day and age.
Hmm.
I mean, if you want
The
power,
gays
you
are
have
one
to
of the three most powerful forces in the world.
Frankly, I'm here for it.
between friendship, being gay, and having a gun, you two can rule them all.
If you have friends, a gun, and are gay, you are the most powerful person on the planet.
Well, time to make some
Oh.
changes then.
That's at least a few politicians.
Hmm.
Which ones I wouldn't be able to name them because just like I don't even know the names of my favorite people in a band, I don't know politicians' names. But for that reason, it's more I just don't care about politicians. They aren't people to me.
Fair enough.
Yeah,
Are they
you might
people
say
to
that.
anyone?
Yeah, you might say that sounds a bit racist. How the fuck is politician a race?
Hmm. I would not know.
Did this not get converted into a PNG? Are you fucking serious?
Oh, are you still
Unfortunately,
combining the two?
No. I haven't even started on that.
Oh.
I was already opening Photoshop to do something completely different.
Fun.
Oh god, I have a headache.
I would not be able to help you with that.
There's too much intellectual conversation going on in this chat
Yeah, you
today.
sadly got canceled by Fox fans for ending racism. Aw, man. My talk with the CEO of racism was successful. Unfortunately, people actually liked it for some reason.
It was exclusively the Republicans.
But not the Republicans as we know them today. It's just two people who started calling themselves the Republic.
It's just the people that are calling
love the
themselves the
Republic.
Republicans, but are actually Nazis. Wait.
I love democracy. I love the Republic. I met that other guy, the funny one.
Oh fuck, I'm known as the funny one? Hell yes.
Here we go.
Jeff is the
Yeah,
funny.
If only I could be the funny one in my own streams.
Yeah.
Man, I come to TJ's chat, I'm the funny one. I stream myself. I am outcast by society.
Happens more often than you think.
Poor Jeff. He's like, nobody watches my stream because I'm funny. They watch TJ's stream because I'm funny.
It do be like that sometime.
Too real, god damn it.
Hmm.
My
The future was bleak, my
future was-
friend.
my friend.
Oh man.
The present's pretty fucking bleak too.
Yeah, you work at GameStop.
Yeah. Is that where I learned to be funny? No, that's where I learned to hate people more than I already did.
Hmm. Understandable.
At least before I could
Where
be
I
like,
learned
oh, yeah.
to kill.
At least before GameStop, I could sit there and be like, man, kids aren't the worst thing on the planet. And then now I'm like, murder every last one of them.
Not just the men, but the women and the children too.
Specifically the children.
Not the men. Not the children. Not, the women, but the children.
The children.
Anakin, why?
GameStop has turned into the Anakin Skywalker.
Wouldn't be the first time, probably won't be the last.
How the fuck do I export this as a PNG instead of a JPEG?
Does it look black on nose? What a
We have picked up something that looks to be approximately the shape, size, and color of a chicken nugget.
Hell yes.
Hey, look at you! You found an optional item! What is it? A mask piece. I think it goes along with the voodoo feathers you can find in the open sea surfing area. Will something cool
You've got
happen
an
if I...
offline. What is it? Optional.
He's not wrong. But on the other hand, living expenses went down by a lot. Nobody wanted to live in a house with a pineapple pizza in a 40-mile radius. Alright, I can accept that. I shall become the embodiment of chaos and make pineapple pizza much more popular.
If you can actually save the housing market, TJ, then I will back you every step of the way.
Well, I can't promise anything, but I'll give it a shot.
TJ reverses inflation by making pineapple pizza a necessity.
Anyways.
It's the only form that you're able to eat fruit in. Like, they have banned apples, grapes, peaches.
They banned
pears,
every fruit but pineapple.
And it's only allowed to be eaten on pizza.
Anyways, we've asked, will anything cool happen if we complete the mask? Well, it'll certainly yield more it will certainly yield more than asking rhetorical questions. Good luck out there. He's right.
Now, with the power of the mask, you too can be cursed for centuries.
Finally. Just like my hero, Phantom.
Now, the real question is it Phantom's mask, or is it Jim Carrey's mask?
Oh god.
Oh no. Why are our conversations getting worse by the second?
That's what I'm trying to figure out.
Because that's just how it do.
Alright, we've got these guys, and we can go ahead and knock some of them off the tower to make other places more accessible.
Yes. Murder in order to get to your goals.
Yeah, they seem fine. They're still breathing.
They're also lying in spikes.
Ah, they're still breathing.
They're still breathing. It might be through 20 extra holes in their body, but...
Don't think I don't see you there, Barmathazel. I love how he's still spying on us.
Oh, yeah. Well, technically he went back in time.
This is true.
So, the Demon Lord is still alive in this timeline, and so he's doing reconnaissance on you.
Indeed.
In order to report back to his master.
I was not expecting that to change so drastically.
Hey, if this guy thinks I'm funny, should I shamelessly plug my own Twitch chat?
Of course.
Twitch chat, my Twitch channel in your chat.
Of course. What else will we use?
I mean,
Twitch
weren't you
channel?
going to stream once TJ was over?
Yeah, but there's no guarantee that this guy will stick around for long enough for that. The conversation might die, and he'll find us incredibly boring again.
Wouldn't be the first time.
Which is the only...
Won't be the last.
Yeah, it's not going to be the last.
There we go.
To be fair, I feel like most Twitch streams are only occasionally funny.
Yeah. It is not very often you find someone who manages to consistently be funny all the way through.
See, I feel like it would be a lot easier to be funny with interaction. Like, this guy entered, and we actually had conversation. The reason I'm not funny in my own streams is I never get anyone who joins except my own friends. And then they're sitting there quietly trying to, like, figure out what the hell they can say about the game that they've never even played in their life, much less actually care about.
Unfortunately,
Am I
that's
wrong?
usually how things end.
So, like, having a viewer interaction is a very necessary thing for Twitch streams. However, it's not something that I have the luxury of.
Indeed. It do be like that sometimes.
Like,
Big
I probably-
Twitch streamers need to start rating smaller streams again.
Exactly. Like,
Just
I
with
feel
no
like I
money.
could be funny, but I just don't have the capacity to do it when I'm talking to my friends who are absolutely expecting everything I could say, especially when we all share one brain cell.
Indeed.
There is no room for improvement, no room for growth. It's all been said before and will be said before I can get it out.
You should just hop into random Discord servers and talk to them.
Oh god, random people? You think I can deal
Yeah.
with people?
Oh, give it a shot.
See, that's the thing. I absolutely hate people, but there are some people who are
Less-
very much
Less hateable than others.
yeah, less hateable. I was trying to figure, and that are an exception to that rule. That's the wording I want to use.
Fair enough.
Yeah, I don't know. I've been trying to figure out how to make new friends, and it's been weird. It's not
It doesn't work
not
anymore.
easy.
I
Not
have
easy.
not
Really?
made a new friend by myself since I met Jeff. And he was the second
Yeah.
friend I ever made myself.
That was yeah, it was funny as well how we met literally a Gmod server at 2 in the morning.
She
playing
bought
Gotham.
prop on server. It was such a
Now
fucking
we're getting
time.
somewhere.
Wait, there was
That's
like 7 people on that server, and like there was 4 of us that just clicked. It was myself, May.
I think it
a
was
guy
only
named
the 4 of
Clay,
us.
and Vic. No, actually, was it? I think after a couple rounds.
There were a few people that joined for a bit, but I don't think they stuck around.
Yeah, and then it was just like us 4, and then Vic just
Fucking
disappeared off the face
died
of the planet.
immediately afterwards.
And then Moo became a big ass bitch.
Yeah.
I hate these bubbles. The bubbles hate me. Remember the 5 Ds of dealing with projectiles. Dodge, duck, dip, dive, and destroy.
Die, 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 and
Eh.
die.
Now that sounds more like something I can accomplish.
Hey, glad I could help.
Ah, these bubbles. Is Hollow Knight Silk Song out in this timeline? Not yet,
Not
unfortunately.
yet.
We're still
We
waiting.
don't even have a date yet.
I wish it was out. That would be very nice. But unfortunately, we can't
Although
all
we did
have what
finally
we
get a
want.
release date. We finally did get release date for Gotham Knights, so there's that.
It is not all lost, but we are still waiting for the day.
There's some definite give and take here.
It's okay. We don't need Silk Song. We have Xenoblade 3
We still
coming
need
out
Silk
like
Song
3
and
months
Xenoblade
earlier
3.
than it was supposed to.
Is that why we're not getting Silk Song? We got one good thing this year, and they're like, yeah, no.
The timeline was just
okay.
like, fuck you. You've got too much.
Were you just riding on the bird there, TJ?
Yes, actually. I believe that will come in handy later, but not yet.
Oh. Okay.
I'm so good at this.
We got Haiku the robot at least. Haiku is great.
Indeed.
What the hell are you guys talking about?
I have no idea.
I haven't gotten it myself yet, but I've heard a lot of good things. It's another Metroidvania, kind of the same style, and it even references Silk
Oh,
Song
okay.
not being out.
Oh. As soon as it came out, Breed of the Weed was delayed.
Hmm.
I know that says Breed of the Wild, but I misread it, and I'm just
Breath
gonna
of the
go
Wild.
by
Breath
what I
of the
misread it
Weed.
as. excrete of the weed.
Here's where it
Please
comes
do
in.
not eat the weeds. I'm just saying.
I'm just saying.
Just saying.
Oh god.
Oh yeah, I googled. Oh, it looks fucking sick. Oh, it came out like 20 days ago. Okay, that'd be why I haven't heard of it yet. Ooh.
Yeah, I've been meaning to play it myself. I love my dyslexia. Ah, you have that too. Well, I guess that checks out.
That's two of us then.
When do I develop it?
No, I developed
When do you find out you have it?
That's right, because yeah, this is you from the future.
Is it an alternate timeline future?
Possibly. There's
I
a
mean,
non-zero.
he's
Maybe,
talking-
maybe the dyslexia is why you became a supervillain.
Ah, that would explain it.
Wait, does that mean I'm going to be the supervillain?
Yes.
I already sound like a supervillain.
You already go
look
by
like
Dr.
a
Terrible.
supervillain.
Yeah,
Which
exactly.
is surprisingly close to Dr. Nefariously. Ah, I see. This is the fusion of you and me from the future.
Oh wait, no, I understand completely. Instead of being originally a Doctor, a Mr. T reference, instead you were playing Crash and you came up with your username.
Hmm. Here we go. Now we're really getting into the lore.
Man, the protagonist chat lore, love it.
It's wonderful.
Oh my god.
I watched Dr. Forb the musical recently. How was it?
How was it? Yeah. And what other doctors do we know actually? So we've got Dr. Terrible, Dr. Nefarious, and Dr. Horrible. Who else do we got?
Dr. Mo.
This is true.
Of course, you know, the most popular online persona,
Oh, I just had a really dumb. Oh. All right, let me
nail playing a stray guy.
let me just put this lore together real fast.
I knew he could do it.
Obviously, this is like where TJ adds an extra text chat to his his stream Discord. That's just explaining the lore.
Here we go.
Oh.
Truly the most necessary of additions.
I agree. Okay, why is the background working on this image now? What? Okay, fuck it.
Like, thanks for
I'm
destroying my totem? Well, you attacked first. What are you talking about? I was doing a ritual to prevent the volcano from activating, and you just randomly engaged. Being a villain is so cool. You get a robot limb, a musical number, and a lair. I do like those things. All three of those things sound pretty cool.
with those as the prerequisites, all I can think of is Hannibal McFist from Andy Cunningham, Ninth Grade Ninja.
No way. Way? No way. You know what? Fair enough. I see how you could have thought I was a threat. I guess my survival instincts kicked in a little too fast. I understand, it's all good. So, does this mean the volcano will activate? With that Demon General Barmathazel planning on using it to conjure up some voodoo ritual, we'd all better hope not. Look, I'm sorry I destroyed your totem, okay? Why is this green guy so bullied? I don't know. I'm sad. I'm sad for him. He doesn't deserve it. He's literally just minding his own business and we beat him up twice. Don't worry about it. I mean it. I'm sorry. It's alright. Honest mistake. So, how do I get out of here? Oh, well, I'll adjust the wind for you. Follow me.
Man, first you destroy his
His golem, then his
golem,
totem.
then you destroy his totem.
You can leave using the wind tunnel. Again, I don't mind our misunderstanding. Sorry.
All you know is destruction.
Indeed. And just like in the Emerald Grotto.
I love how he's like literally sitting there like, I don't mind our little our
I actually opened a
Where'd you go?
subreddit for villain discussions. Yes, I use Reddit. Ultimate
Utterly
evil.
evil.
Unforgivable. I really do fall, don't I?
So, you know, obviously, like, Reddit's inherently evil, but now that Elon Musk has acquired Twitter, we need to go ahead and put everything there, because now the government can't stop your plans publicly.
Hmm.
The government doesn't want to sue Elon Musk. They know he'll win.
Hmm.
By sheer meme power alone.
I think I forgot to speak to the shopkeeper about the previous boss, but you know what? We can handle that. We'll figure that out later. Anyway, current area. Fire Mountain, huh? Time for a sunset hike. Fire
I'll be back in
Mountain.
a few minutes. I've got to go ahead and help my mom with some food.
Alright. Why isn't it just called the volcano? I'm not sure. Apparently some kid named this one. Look, as long as you take the climb, you can call it whatever you want. Thank you for adding the permitted term. I don't know why I still have the Twitch default permissions on. Reddit is chaotic evil, YouTube is neutral evil, and Instagram can go fuck itself. Indeed. I'm glad I still don't use Instagram in the future. What do you want to chat about? Any stories to share? Do you have any stories to share? Of course, here's one for you. There once was a couple of farmers who inherited a very peculiar patch of land. Indeed, once every harvest season, it would grow a gigantic crystal pumpkin. After a few years of living a very wealthy life by dominating the crystal market with fruit, the farmers were taken over by greed. Some things never change, this is true. Surmising that the pumpkin patch had to be laying over a crystal mine of some sort, they dug up all the plants and shoveled dirt while fantasizing about what they would do with all their riches. Unfortunately, as it quickly dawned on them, there was no rare mineral cache to be found. The one thing they did find, however, was that in destroying their pumpkin patch, they had forfeited all future chances of getting their yearly giant crystal fruit yield. They lived unhappily ever after, wishing they had taken good care of their plants instead of letting their greed ruin everything. The moral of the story is that one should be grateful for what they have, and be mindful not to lose it all by always wanting more. The end. Like the quality of The Walking Dead, shots fired. Got him.
So,
Got him. Isn't that just the same as the goose that laid golden eggs? Yes. Well, minus the whole poultry murder bit. There are two things you can take away from this. First, that by pointing this out you just gutted a perfectly enjoyable story of its ability to enchant you. You ripped its core open and broke it, rendering it worthless exactly the way a greedy crystal pumpkin farmer would. And second, I bet you thought pumpkins were vegetables. Ha! Got him. Into the Fire Mountain we go. I don't believe there's anything new here for me. There is not. Ow, crab demon. War never changes. Some NPC in Fallout 4. Oh man.
Is the joke here that nobody ever plays as I don't even remember his name.
I would not know.
It's the male character that you can play in Fallout 4.
I do own Fallout 4, but I own a PC disc version of it. The issue with that is I don't have a disc drive.
I remember you telling me about this, and I'm almost certain I just went, wait, what the fuck? There are still PC disc games?
Yeah. I also think I remember this.
I'm starting to think this Dr. Nefarious
Wait, Fallout 4 came on disc? Indeed. Wait, what?
I'm starting to think this Dr. Nefarious might actually be an alternate timeline version of me.
Entirely possible.
With their dyslexia. It's an alternate timeline version of you, which is just me.
Somehow checks out. Can this take me anywhere interesting?
Yeah, I have a PS4 physical version of Fallout 4.
No.
But I don't like playing shooters on Oh, that is not good. I don't like playing shooters on controller.
Understandable. I don't either.
The one exception to that
Insert mama
is...
joke in that. That is so cool. I love physical stuff. Fair enough. That did not go at all where I thought it would. Console is really great for everything besides shooters. I agree.
Yeah.
Shooters are awful on console. Like, why?
Let's see. Shooters, RTS, any kind of like, any game that requires a cursor, basically, and also shooters.
Yeah, and games like Papers, Please.
Papers, Please could probably be adapted to use controller relatively well. I don't think it'd be great.
But at least usable. And that's all we really need.
Yeah. Why do the messages in your chat fade away, by the way?
I don't know. It's something with my overlay. I'm gonna have to figure out what's up with that. It just holds on to them for a very limited amount of time.
PS4 touchpad is a usable alternative for a lot of these. I mean, not, like, it doesn't work great for shooters. It's not awful. Does PS5 have the touchpad, or did they get rid of it?
I wouldn't know. I don't have a PS5.
Only Jeff does, and he's AFK. Realization. It
What?
might be a good idea to have some kind of Discord overlay so that we can see, with the bubbles and the names, with it lighting up as we talk.
Yeah, probably, that might be. I'll have to figure out how to add that to my overlay. Shouldn't be too difficult. Alright, with that checkpoint gathered. You call PS4 console PS4. I have just been calling it piss poor for the last few years. Got him. I mean, if you're from the future, I'm sure it's wildly outdated. Anyway.
I think the only shooter that... I mean, I don't particularly enjoy it, but I might if I didn't like competitive games, or if I didn't hate competitive games, would be Splatoon, and that's just because you primarily use motion controls.
Yeah. Even then, from what I hear of Splatoon, it's not even like the motion controls are super...
The motion controls are not that important. You are going to be a worse player if you don't use motion controls, though. Period.
Yeah.
Yeah. The with Splatoon's with Splatoon, because of how the bullets work and the fact that they're like most of them are pretty large, you don't really need to have good aim.
Finally,
Right.
a game I can play.
Like with the exception of blasters, snipers have one of the biggest bullets, possibly the biggest bullet size in the game. Right? Which is
Something
the exact
like that.
opposite of what it would normally be. I guess, well, no, it'd just be... If they had different sizes, snipers would probably still be the largest, but it probably wouldn't matter in other games, because they're so small anyways.
Yeah.
But... Splatoon... I guess actually the rollers technically have the biggest bullet size, because you just, like, fucking launch a wave of ink.
I can't disagree with that.
Like the rollers and the sloshers.
I've made a mistake. Splatoon 3, did we change anything? Nah, will you buy it? Yeah. I mean, you're not
Yeah.
wrong, because I'm
Splatoon
probably gonna buy
3
Splatoon 3, because I think Splatoon 2 is like... It's getting gold, isn't it?
Well, it came out, like, right after the Switch, so it's, like, 5 years old? But, like, I don't understand why... The Splatoon 3 confuses me, just because, like, why are Nintendo releasing Splatoon 3 now? Like, shouldn't they be waiting for their next console?
Mm.
Like, I feel like it'd be better to have it as a launch title for their next console, rather than... I mean, I don't know. Maybe they just want to be able to do some work on it before the next console comes out, so that when it is a launch title, it's, like, better optimized, or whatever.
Yeah, maybe. I got nothing else, that's for sure. They need
I
to
think-
launch Needy Bitch too.
I think we need to turn off the channel's auto mod.
Yeah, I don't know why I still have that on. It's only ever gotten in the way.
How do I turn it off?
I don't know. At the very worst comes to worst, I'll turn it off once the stream ends. Which we've only got like 40 minutes left anyway.
Let's see. Okay, okay.
Found it? Or found something? at
Yeah,
least?
yeah, it looks like I can...
Nifty, I had no idea.
Yeah, I can... okay. Let's see. Oh, okay, let's, disable swearing altogether.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, who the fuck would ever stream in this Christian server?
No.
Don't you dare say fuck in my fucking Christian Minecraft server, you dumb bitch!
Oh fuck, that was
The classic.
I came back and just to hear May go, yep, disable all swearing.
No, I meant disable, like, preventing swearing, because auto mod.
Yeah.
That might actually be the only thing I wanted to say. I think I definitely want to keep the discrimination and slurs as default.
Yeah.
I don't know why, but I thought you were gonna say, I definitely want to keep discrimination and slurs as allowed.
Well, so everything is listed under some filtering by default, by the looks of it. So I'm disabling swearing entirely, or enabling swear.
Fortnite.
What the fuck? Fortnite priest?
Fortnite priest. We
Is
finally
this-
have a new class. You know, instead of paladin, Fortnite priest.
Oh god. Is that what I become in the future? Please don't let me become a Fortnite priest. Anything but that.
Obviously, this is how it happens. You start playing Apex, you start playing Valorant, next thing you know, you're teaching the gospel on Fortnite. Or the gospel of Fortnite, depending on how you want to look at it.
Oh god.
I came here to stop you, didn't you?
I've played Fortnite a grand total of once, and I never want to go back to it again.
See, I'm really starting to think that this is actually just an alternate universe version of me, because I have played Fortnite quite a bit more than that. I mean, I still haven't played it a lot, and I still hate it, but I feel like I'd be more likely to.
Entirely possible.
Like,
flip your Bible to
dyslexic,
18.
Dr. Terrible, Dr. Nefarious.
Yeah, it would check out somehow.
My God, that's the worst thing I've ever thought of. God, please
Fortnite priest.
please flip your Bibles. Ninja 718.
Ninja 78. Oh
Please.
god. Anything but that. You kill a protagonist 3 years from now at the gay club and take his identity. Well, I would say
so
time
this is how DJ becomes evil. He doesn't.
so
Obviously,
you become
what you gotta
me.
do is- Obviously, TJ, what you gotta do to stop this is if May invites you to the gay club, you say no.
See, the problem is, every single time somebody is told how they're going to die, they try their hardest to avoid it, only for it to happen in the end anyway.
I thought you were about to say, the problem is every time someone invites me to the gay club, I have to accept out of social convention.
Not what I was going to say there, but that works too. But no, every time somebody is told how they were going to die, they try to avoid it, only for it to happen anyways. Anyways,
You're gonna be kidnapped, taken to the gay club, and then murdered in the back room.
checks out. How punctual of you, messenger. So it really is you. I thought you died during the explosion in the underworld. You think that's all it would take to get rid of me? Like Final Destination 6?
Oh my god!
Oh no.
Oh, wonderful.
I told you once, you son of a scribe, I'm the fastest there's ever been. Gee, I wonder what that's a reference to. Release the Phobekins now, be gone, demon, or I'll defeat you again. Oh, I wouldn't drag you all the way out here just to lose another duel. See this magic seed? It is almost done absorbing voodoo energy, and when it's ready, you will see who has the last laugh. Voodoo
This
energy.
is the most active stream I've ever been a part of, and I'm so sad it's not my own.
It do be like that sometimes.
I've been streaming for almost 5 years now, and I have never had a stream as be as active as this. You've been streaming for about 10 weeks.
Indeed.
10 weeks! And you've already hit better than I could.
And all it took was May killing me 3 years in the future, stealing my identity, and coming back in time to tell me all of this.
Does this mean I'm not trans in this timeline, or that I decide to kill you after being a woman?
As
Take
we-
your identity.
These are all good
As we
questions.
all know, voodoo energy
Is
is
known
known
for
for
reducing
reducing
carbon
carbon footprint.
Indeed. He's got voodoo, he's got hoodoo, he's got things he hasn't even tried. And most of all, he's got friends on the other side.
Must be nice to have friends.
It...
Taking that as the main fucking focus of the sentence.
Yes, as we.
Oh god.
Oh my god.
In this land, fear can be converted. And when it comes to fear, these little guys are an endless supply. He has
Fear
friends
can
on the other
be
side of the spectrum.
converted.
Oh god.
What's even worse is what was just said. Like, fear can be converted. He has friends on the other side of the spectrum.
Fascinating. These things do not go very well together. In order to fully charge the magic seed, I need to scare them good. To that effect, I should thank you for stepping right into my trap. And by trap, I mean voodoo altar. Yeah. Now don't move, messenger. It's not like you could anyway. Ah.
Oh man.
I am being roasted over a fire. Oh, hello there. At last, the Dark Messenger is born. The heart of Fire Mountain awaits you two, where I placed voodoo idols with the perfect enchantment
For the
to
big
damage
finale.
greed demons. Indeed. Get to enough idols first, and Dark Quarble will be defeated. Fail, and you will lose your own protector, leaving you completely exposed for the Dark Messenger to take your life. So let us see how you fare in a race against yourself, ninja. You won't get away with this. Look on the bright side. You won't have to see what happens to the Phobekins next. Oh, I don't like this at all. Please save us. Enough of your complaining. Now, how does the saying go? Oh yeah. Godspeed, messenger.
Just goes Godspeed, Arcanist.
Okay,
The
not
fucking
cool.
rope one comes out. Yes!
Hey, why didn't you show up earlier? I'm not talking to Pirate Face ever again. Look, can we just prevent this? I'd rather not die. Quick, let's
I love
go.
how at random times when you're reading stuff out, your entire fucking like camera just starts shaking like you're in the middle of an earthquake.
Of course. Godspeed, messenger, said Gandalf calmly. That outfit. He must be from the clan that taught me how to cloud step. This probably means... Quibble! Hey, Monk, I think I found another clue related to the cultists. The primal fear can wait. I think we're at one of the branching points mentioned by the prophet. Oh, with that Quarble guy? Yes, it all makes sense now. Please look after them. Right away. Alright. Now to duel myself. I've been waiting for this moment all my life.
Now to kill myself.
Finally!
Well, I've already lost.
Well, off to hang myself.
Watch and learn.
Yes. Right one has been defeated. Woohoo! What do you mean unspeakable evil? I'm
Fuck.
dead. I don't give a fuck.
Hmm.
Well, this was evil.
Ark! I'm not good at this game.
Oh god, he actually goes invisible when you go between timelines.
Indeed.
Fun.
And
That's wacky.
that's the second death. Man, I suck at this.
Alright, I'm gonna be back in a few
Ow.
minutes.
Rude. No. Oh man, I'm gonna lose the race. This is gonna be embarrassing. Bonk.
Oh man.
Bonk.
Getting over it by killing yourself.
That's exactly how I remember that game going.
I still like the way your teacher said it best, you know? Just getting under it with Brendan Fraser.
That wasn't my teacher, that was an alum. That was an alum from the class.
Oh. Either way, getting under it with Brendan Fraser is pretty good.
It is rather iconic. Bless you.
Thank you.
Alright, I won the race, we're good. For the record, if you lose here and die, Quilble rewrites Corble's death. Well, this looks like a pre-boss room.
Yeah, probably.
Current area. What am I supposed to do here? I'm not sure what is going on, but I strongly suggest you give your best shot to this race against your evil twin. Well, I already did that, so... Do you have any stories to share? I do, but you should really get back to chasing the Dark Messenger. Come on, why dialogue skip so quickly? I will tell you a good one after you save the day. Fair enough. Aww.
Oh no!
And so, the messenger wins the race. It's over, demon. Your plan has failed. Release the hostages now. Why does dialogue skip so quickly?
Hugbees has uploaded a new how it's actually made.
Here we go.
Yes!
For the Dark Messenger's full potential
Why is
to be
that goat
unleashed.
devil guy kinda hot?
I'd assume it has something to do with being tempered in the flames of hell. But he is rather muscular too. And he's got an eye patch. Everyone loves eye patches.
He looks like Hellboy if he didn't get the big fist.
For the Dark Messenger's full potential to be unleashed, it first needs to be untethered from its greed demon. Oh, how I have been waiting for this moment. Now, my Dark Messenger, I reckon it's time for us to do the thing. Oh no, they're doing the thing. My family calls is Goatbeard. Wait, cat. Ah, I knew it. Uh-oh, this is actually pretty bad. I'll be right back. I get all of that, but even if the scroll had somehow been copied too, that doesn't mean they should be able to... Well, 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 if it isn't the shopkeeper. Okay, that's not gonna do it all. What? Surely if we do the thing, we can defeat it. Oh, without a doubt, it's just the hat on this guy.
The hat on this guy.
Well, why don't we do the thing then? Listen, I'm all for fighting bulky bosses, but fashion statements are something I take very seriously. One moment, please. Alright, it's showtime! Now we get to do the thing as well. Does this look familiar to anyone? Hell yeah, hat is back.
Wait, what the fuck?
We're playing Punch-Out now.
You... As
Maybe, like,
soon as
was
it went to the like behind you transparent look, I knew exactly what was going on.
Nice.
Oh my
You can let
god.
me without that! Hatchet!
That's it! Dodge this! Dodge as the game fucking explodes.
Doesn't even dodge, just gets hit with it full on. The
Oh no,
fucking
I've
hit.
seen one where he dodges and then the game just goes and rips itself into pieces.
My favorite part was when he gets hit with it straight on.
Ow.
Back. Hat's back. Samurai hat.
Bonk. Ah! This is almost better than Knack 2.
Knack, baby!
It is a close second.
Now I do have to ask, what's better? Knack 2 or Super Mario for the PS4?
I do love Super Mario for the PS4. As for whether it's better, I can't really say for sure.
Is anything better than Knack 2?
Knack 3, Return of the
Knack 3,
Jedi.
Return of the Jedi.
I love it.
Knack 2, Knack Strikes Back.
Numerically
Knack is
speaking,
back.
Knack 3 would be better than Knack 2.
I'm so bad at dodging.
Yeah, we can tell.
See, TJ, here's the problem.
Mm-hmm.
Boxing requires rhythm.
Indeed. I'm not sure if anyone knows this, but I'm not particularly good at Punch-Out. Or Rhythm, for that matter, but everyone knows that bit. Well, we tried. I couldn't do the thing.
Josh has disappeared into the void again.
Wow, we got knocked out bad! Want me to show you a few boxing tips? Sure.
Yeah, we know you had a terrible beat in the club.
Alright.
Is that why May killed TJ?
That would check out. Yeah, that checks out.
Secretly, I'm not even the one that killed him. Someone else did.
Someone
and I
else
just
did,
stole
and
his
you happened to
identity.
steal my identity. Checks out. So by default,
His rhythm was so bad, someone just walked up behind him and was like, "You're dying now." Crap.
My name is Ezio Auditore. You killed my father. Prepare to die.
Your rhythm is terrible. Prepare to die.
It's pretty much Inception at this point.
We're turning the lore of of this Twitch chat into just like the most ambitious crossover event in history. It's bigger than Endgame.
There are two me's, and one of them killed TJ and took his identity.
Wouldn't be the first time.
And then proceeded to try and take over the world, which, to be fair, does sound like something I would do.
Mm-hmm.
Not the killing TJ part, but...
Ezio Auditore killed TJ in the club for having no rhythm.
Man.
Master Chief was the DJ.
Wait, but why would I be killed for... Why would I be the one having the beat if Master Chief is the DJ?
Because you're on the floor, not making knocking everyone else out of their rhythm as well.
Checks out. Fair enough.
No, you're trying to dance to the DJ, and you're just fucking up so bad, and you're screwing everyone else up, so someone just breaks your neck. And then I'm like, I am TJ now.
Fair enough. I like to keep the lore mysterious. My own life lore. Understood.
We're just slowly unraveling the story.
Indeed. Anyways, we must now try again. But the sequel was good.
The sequel to TJ.
Of course.
And here we see May congratulating herself on being the sequel to TJ and being better at it.
Not a very hard thing to accomplish, if we're being honest.
I feel that. TJ and Knack crossover within the game was a huge success.
Oh god. That somehow checks out. Not because my appearance in the rhythm game is inherently successful, but because the fact that I am in the rhythm game and not being successful is what made it successful.
Every time you miss a note, like pieces of your body fly off, like the little pieces that make up Knack.
Oh god.
It's just like large chunks out of your like forearm and shit.
Yeah, if you ever did miss a note, you get shot by an audience member and parts of you just fly off.
Wouldn't be the first time, won't be the last.
If Knack is completely destroyed, TJ just gets headshot and dies.
Man, not again.
TJ is forced to drink this juice that makes your head explode.
My special move. Bonk.
Consecutive normal punches. And then Kaioken, or Kamehameha.
Indeed.
Garlic gun.
They never saw it coming. Alright, I just needed a timeout with the Doc. Is the artificer
Yeah, I
Doc
needed
Lewis
a
in this
timeout
case?
with Doc Lewis Demon.
Yeah.
For
Nah,
his special
he was one of the
gun.
blue robes, he's not a demon.
For his neutral.
Yeah, but he
special.
conjured up a demon to practice with.
This is true, actually. For the special, he gets a gun. For my neutral special, I wield a gun. Bonk!
Man, I've known you for what, like about 2 years at this point, TJ? How did I miss this much more?
I don't know. I didn't know this lore about myself either.
Have you
Stuff's
even
in-
known TJ for that long? I actually
I
not
think
sure.
so.
I think it might be about 2 years in August-ish.
That would sound about right.
Yeah, you might be right.
It worked!
Because it's almost been a year since I've been at GameStop, and I definitely
Yeah.
knew TJ during that.
This is true. The voodoo energy is finally loose and ready to be
It
absorbed.
was mostly in the DLC.
Oh god. The classic gun rhythm, my favorite. Actually, though, that reminds me of the Contra firing rhythm. That's like cool stuff. I can't do it, but it's cool. The voodoo energy is finally loose and ready to be absorbed. What is he on about? Didn't we just knock this guy out? Behold, as the magic seed ripens before your very eyes. Whoa! I want a seed like that.
Oh my god. It's a pineapple!
I can deal with whatever you have to throw at me, demon.
Oh no, it's a pineapple.
Oh,
this
you
is how TJ
Oh,
makes pineapple pizza
That's
mandatory.
the pineapple I use. I use the magic of the pineapple to make pineapple pizza mandatory. It's all coming together now.
He's another alternate version of us.
Oh god.
Oh no!
Oh, you won this round, messenger.
This is getting out of hand. Now
Now
there are three of
us.
them.
But I will return. Well, this takes care of that. Oh, I can't wait to see what he does with the seed. What should we do in the meantime? Could you maybe get us out of here? It's about time we had that picnic. We're starving. Yes, let's all go to the picnic. Yay! Thank you for joining us at the picnic. Well, thanks for the invite. This is amazing. We have a nice little picnic now. Whew, what an adventure. Yeah, we only organized this picnic because we wanted permission to drink little juice boxes. Totally worth it in the end. Is it true that you have to leave soon? Voodkin Island is so much fun. If you ever need to measure anything, you can use me. All of you are the alternate version of TJ with slight differences. For an example, my uncle works at Nintendo.
Now the question is, are you using the game "My Uncle Works at Nintendo" as the example, or are you just saying is the example that your uncle doesn't work for Nintendo?
Either way, my uncle doesn't work for Nintendo, so that is indeed an alternate version of me. If you ever need to measure anything, you can use me. From the top of my shoes to the tip of this tape I measure exactly 112 centimeters. Fascinating. That fight was so sick! We should do the thing again sometime. So, you said you would tell me a story after everything was resolved. Oh yeah, I suppose I did. Do you want to hear a story then? Yeah. Oh, come on.
Just like, no.
Or more precisely, about a friend of mine's relation to it. Here we go. There once was a little girl who had a favorite fairy tale. She couldn't get enough of it. Every week she wanted to hear it again. And much like the dysfunctional patterns we recreate in our lives, I bet part of her was hoping that by listening to the same story endlessly, its ending would eventually change. Because you see, she only truly liked the first half of that fairy tale. It went something like this. Once upon a time, there lived a monstrous beast in a castle who kept a farmer prisoner in his dungeon. Or are you? Maybe I have been tricked. Maybe we've all been tricked. One day, the farmer's daughter went to the beast's castle to offer herself as a prisoner in exchange for her father's freedom. The farmer being quite a selfless dad, and the beast quite a reasonable bully, everyone instantly agreed. At first, very scared and put off by the beast's appearance, she quickly learned to look past the surface and became quite fond of him. Far from being a blatantly romanticized case of Stockholm Syndrome, her feelings toward him grew into genuine love. World may never know. The world may never know indeed. But the beast, as it soon turned out, was actually a beautiful prince who had had the misfortune of being turned into a monster by an evil witch. A spell from which could only be broken by receiving a kiss from his true love. The power of this relationship helped him reconnect with the good within him, and his past as a captor was never revisited or brought into question after he became the farmer's son-in-law. They all lived happily ever after. The end. Yeah, everybody knows that one. Of course, but remember, it's about my friend. She didn't like the story so much past a certain point. Why do you think that is? Maybe she thinks beasts are cooler than humans? That's a fair guess. All she told me is that she didn't like the prince's voice anymore once he returned to his human form. But she's a clever one, and I can't shake the feeling that part of her thought it didn't really make sense that someone with the depth and maturity to look past the surface would receive a reward as superfluous as good looks. Or maybe that's where the whole deal became awfully suspicious. If you think about it, there's always something sketchy about apparent perfection. Maybe the appearance of a beast, showcasing hideousness so openly, at least offers the security of letting you know what you were in for. A trait so evident and repulsive, it could only be uphill from there for the one who would take a closer look.
Except the witch was not a villain.
The true hero of our
That does sound
story.
alright.
Whereas, with a perfect front, all that is left is to slowly deconstruct this perfection by slowly noticing flaws. It is a rare and valuable thing for people to take a look past the surface, so why would it make sense to offer them something shallow and material in response? Maybe she was a furry.
Maybe she was a furry.
I mean, one of the theories posited is that she liked, or that she thought beasts were cooler than
Yeah, that
humans.
basically was the ninja's initial theory.
I find it to also convey a very important message. A message you need to pay close attention to notice, but which is nonetheless written everywhere, between the lines. Contrast carries beauty. The colorful shirt of the introvert. The pack of watermelon bubblegum in the old lady's purse. The melodic background harmonies of the death metal song. The cute earrings of the stone-faced. The smell of dust kicking up when sudden rain combines with a bright sun on a hot summer day. While others may benefit from paying attention to more stories, some people perceive these things instinctively. Seeing how curious and captivated you are, I'd wager you belong to the
As a
second group.
furry, I can confirm I like their personality. Is this first sign of denial?
I don't remember.
know. What does this speak to the lore? Considering this is May who
let's
killed
see.
TJ and then took over his.
Oh
personality,
god, May,
took
you're
over-
gonna rewrite my legacy so that I'm a furry. Why would you do this to me?
I'm not even an actual furry. I'm just ruining your legacy.
No! Anything but that! Oh god. And when it comes to my friend, sometimes I like to think that, to her, a better title for this fairy tale would have been
Or wait,
The Beauty
shit.
in the Beast.
If May's the one who kills you in 3 years and takes you, takes over your role,
I don't kill TJ. I witness his death and then impersonate him.
but as the only one here of us three that are in the chat, that is what the accused is.
Fascinating. It's not that bad. It has its perks too. Zoos are much more fun. No!
Oh no! Maybe in this timeline it's Jeff that kills TJ.
Oh god. I'm not sure what to make of all
The
this.
difference between
Don't
Williams and
overthink it.
William-
Alright, so what I'm hearing is Jeff kills me, then May steals my identity and starts incorporating aspects of Jeff's identity into it. This is awful.
I meant more that Jeff takes over your identity, but yeah, that would.
Oh god. You're trying to fuse us all into the one perfect stupid
I
squad.
think this is
one brain
literally
cell
just
is
a
taking
Dragon
over.
Ball fusion of all three of us.
Entirely
Jeff is the
possible.
dominant personality.
Oh,
the
God.
one brain cell
T-
making us all.
TJ dies, Jeff takes over his body and then absorbs my personality into him so that he gains dyslexia and nothing else.
Yes, I get a
Finally.
superpower. The inability to read.
That's just my special way of saying I'm not even gonna bother trying to pronounce that to that little girl. Anybody here want to take a crack at that?
Dizzy Kuji.
Thank you, I appreciate it. Hopefully she enjoyed this more than if I had sung happy birthday to her. And as to you, Messenger, I hope that in the end you won't think your adventure would have been better without a bonus tropical side quest. Anyway, vacation's over. I should go and pack now. See you on the A side. Well, this party isn't bad, but I'll need to get back to my lab soon. Let me know when you're ready. Yeah, I think we're ready to leave. We'll come back in the next episode where I gather all the mask pieces, especially since that
Where
one
you
might be shorter.
gather all the
Oh,
Dragon
shit.
Balls.
I said Chaos Emeralds. What the fucking hell, guys? We're a mess.
Indeed, we are.
I mean, there's 7 of them. The Chaos Emeralds, you know.
Oh shit, I need to change my stream title.
Perhaps. Anyways,
I guess the Chaos Emeralds don't grant any wish you want, but...
they do make people golden. The Dragon Balls don't do that, but...
No,
Dragon
I'm
Ball-
laughing at what,
Oh, as they see, either you die a legend or get killed in a gay club to become a villain. Indeed. Perfectly normal. Meanwhile, atop the Searing Crags. There they are. Yo, it's kinda crazy, Colossus. This new diet made me so flexible. So I see, Susses. To think we were relying on brute strength alone for all this time. We should train more assiduously, Susses. I agree completely, Kolos. Good day to you, Cyclopson.
Alright,
Were
I'm
you
going to
waiting?
start up my free.
Were you waiting for someone, Susses? I have no idea who's under that cloak, Kolos. State your business, Wanderer. Pardon the intrusion. I was looking for experienced botanists, and rumor has it you two are the best this island has to offer. Yo, this guy's correct, Kolos. Let's see what he wants, Susses. What's it to you, Wanderer? You see, I have come across a very rare magic seed, which given proper care is bound to grow into a beautiful plant. Huh? What do you reckon, Kolos? We gotta see that seed, Susses. You have our attention, Wanderer. Show us! With pleasure. Here. And did I forget to mention, it will give herbs that can be used for cooking.
Cooking?
We are so planting this seed, Susses. Cowabunga, Kolos, what could go wrong? Say no more, Wanderer. We will grow the magic seed.
God damn it. Every time I hear Cowabunga, I think of...
Cowabunga it is then.
No, not that.
No?
The Cowabunga N-word.
Oh god. Well, that was
Oh.
fun. Yeah, I must admit I'll miss the beach. So, yes. Will the adventure continue sometime later? That's not up to me. Feel free to replay Picnic Panic as many times as you want, though. We will be doing that on the next episode of The Messenger on Wednesday. And, yeah, until then, remember that Friday I've got the Fire Emblem 1 Iron Man to continue. Saturday is whatever my friends are up to. And Monday is going to be Tales of Symphonia once more. Also, Wednesday stream will start a bit later because of, I've got a dentist appointment that I forgot about. But other than that, thank you all for watching, and I shall see you later.
Don't forget to raid me.
I will raid you.
Alrighty, thank you.
No problem. Alright, now to actually pull up the creator dashboard now. I have it closed on I have it closed on PC because like otherwise the stream will like echo in on itself and it's just awful.
Yeah, that is understandable.
Alright,
Can you
channel.
not, like, set up... Like,
If anything, I could probably
ban-
just mute the tab, but
Can't you set up, like, banned sources, basically?
it's possible. Alright.
Alright, stream.
Twitch.tv/gamerjefftk.
Indeed.
Yeah. The raid is starting.
The raid shall commence! Alright, and with that, I believe we're all here.
Alrighty. And it's already 7, so I can go ahead and start already.
Nice. Perfect timing. Anyways, I'm gonna step away for a bit and grab something to eat, because I'm hungry.
Alrighty.
See ya.